Sins of a Skyline, pretty much. Let me know when y'all ready. Good?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right.
Fade in on a dark, rain-soaked skyline. Liberty City looms under a blood-red moon, the neon lights flickering across the towering skyscrapers, and the murmur of city life fills the background. The iconic bridges connecting the islands are barely visible through the mist and rain.
Liberty City, the city that never sleeps because it's haunted by creatures that can't afford to. Here, in the shadows of its towering steel giants, the world is divided. On the surface, mortals hustle, grind, and bleed to survive. But beneath it all, far from the eyes of the innocent, something far older and more dangerous lurks.
Cut 2. A black luxury car drives through the streets of Algonquin, its tinted windows masking the sinister gaze of the passenger inside. Cut 2. A figure dressed in a finely tailored suit standing in front of the nightclub, Maisonette 9, eyeing the crowd as thrumming music spills into the night. Their fangs glint as they pull a cigarette to their lips.
The Kindred of Liberty City, the vampires, rule the night. For centuries they have kept the Masquerade, manipulating, feeding, and controlling the fates of the city's people. Their clans vie for power, alliances are forged and broken, and the thirst for control is as unquenchable as their hunger for blood.
Cut 2. A group of vampires meeting in a high-rise apartment overlooking Broker Bridge, surrounded by opulence, but their faces are tense. One slams a dagger into a map of the city, marking territories.
But something has shifted in the delicate balance of the night. Blood flows freely, not only from the fangs of the Kindred, but from their own kind. Someone, or something, has declared open war on the vampires of Liberty City, and no one is safe. The Camarilla's hold weakens, the Anarchs grow bolder, and the Sabbat stir from the sewers.
Cut 2. A scene deep underground in the grimy subway tunnels of Hove Beach, where Nosferatu scuttle in the darkness, their eyes glowing faintly. In contrast, split screen in an upscale bar, a Ventru calmly sips from a crystal glass filled with crimson liquid.
The streets are a battleground. From the seedy back alleys of Bohan to the glistening penthouses of Algonquin, vampires jockey for power, all while mortals remain blissfully unaware of the war that rages just out of their sight.
Cut 2. A speeding motorcycle weaving through traffic as gunfire erupts from an SUV behind it. The rider, a Bruja with a snarl on their face, swerves hard, and a flaming Molotov crashes into the pursuing vehicle.
Survival means more than just feeding. It's about territory, loyalty, and keeping your neck off the chopping block. Trust no one, for in Liberty City, betrayal is just another part of the game.
Cut 2. An abandoned cathedral in Dukes where a figure draped in shadows, an ancient Tremere, traces blood sigils into the stone floor as unseen forces swirl around them.
Your story begins here, in the darkest corners of Liberty City, where the light never truly shines and every shadow hides a secret. You have a role to play in this deadly game, but whether you'll rise to power or be consumed by the hunger remains to be seen.
Cut 2. A final shot of the city skyline, lightning crackling in the distance. In the foreground, a hand reaches out from the shadows, sharp claws extended as the camera pulls back to reveal the sprawling, corrupted metropolis.
Welcome to Liberty City, and welcome to the sins of a skyline. The blood is in your hands.
All right. Hopefully that set the tone of the campaign and the setting that you guys are going to now be in. So, let us get carried away with character creation. We'll start with first, on the right hand side, you have your inventory, you have media, and you have rules. I prepared a couple of handouts for you guys. We first have a map of Liberty City. And there's a link where with the full size map, because Roll20 like truncates it. So that is you'll be able to see like where to go and some of the stuff there. You also have a traveler's guide to Liberty City. Think of it as like one of those old school magazines that kind of guides you through the city. This is set in 2008. So don't get me wrong, there are going to be cameras, but your resolution is pretty limited, especially like on phones. I think it was like iPhone 3G at the time, which it was just starting to crest upon like the phone boom where like almost everyone's starting to get phones at this point. We have a old newspaper clipping that kind of pertains to the like 10 years ago, 1998, and how Liberty City has changed since then and what has happened since then. And then under the rules section, we have your quick reference guide, which I would rather use first. It borrows from the core rulebook, just like snippets. And then also a cheat sheet that I think somebody else made. Okay. Now, are you guys ready to create your characters and jump
Indeed.
in? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Hopefully that
I am one with the night.
you're one with the night. Okay. So, do you guys want to do backstory first? Do you want to generate backstory first, or do you want to do art first?
Art.
Art? All right. So then if we want to do art, we need to bring up this character generator, appearance generator. What it's going to do is it's going to give us a little bit of a help generating a prompt for the AI. So we're going to use AI to help us with more AI, if that makes sense. So I'm going to share my screen, guys, on Discord.
I am joining.
And what we'll do is I will just go in the order of name, alphabetical order. So NA.
Yes.
What is I think the sex is female, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's the hair length of your character?
I'm thinking like medium length.
Medium?
If it's yeah.
Okay. Any facial hair or piercings?
Ooh, piercings are fun. Let's try. What piercing options are there?
Piercings or no piercings? That's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's
Okay.
do piercings. I'm
Any-
curious to see what it does.
Any hair dye?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Makeup?
Yeah.
Okay. Tattoos?
Weirdly enough, no.
Oh, interesting. Hair loss?
No.
No. Scars?
No.
Okay. And clothing info? No or yes? The beauty is
guess-
after it generates, we can tweak the words to be more
Oh,
like
okay.
what you want.
Yes, I guess.
Okay, cool. All right, so we have a muscle bound. This brown-skinned woman has a weak feel about her. A particularly notable feature is her faint urine smell. What? Why is this? Anyways,
That's random.
her shoulder-length, straight brown hair, currently dyed halfway with shades of black, is messy.
That's
Okay, let's move on.
the most pointless hair dye I've heard in my life.
Wow, it's weird how everyone's dark. You are right. It generated a lot different stuff for me. But anyways, standing 6'6".
I am a girl boss. I will step on everyone.
Oh my god. She is patient, big dark brown eyes, a square face. Okay. Standing 5'6" tall, this dark-skinned woman has an out-of-place feel about her. Her medium length hair, straight, light brown hair, currently dyed. We can continue to generate if none of these are good. Catch your
Yeah.
fancy.
Yeah.
Short and wide bodied. We'll start from that. Yes or no?
Short and solidly built, honey-skinned, crooked. This pale-skinned woman has an arrogant feel about her.
Crooked. We don't have to use this first part.
Okay. Yeah, I let me just read the whole thing quickly.
Yeah.
Decorative cornrows. Ugh.
What does that mean?
This sounds like someone who's like, if she isn't already experimenting with meth, she wants to.
What are cornrows?
It's those
Hairstyle.
fine braids that are like very common in like people of African heritage. You'll understand when I send a picture. It's
Thing you see in Serbia.
All right. So we have
okay.
very fat.
So like
short and diminutive.
dreadlocks, but just like tied to your scalp.
Yeah, it's tight.
not exactly. It's not really dreadlocks.
But
yeah, it's braids that's like tied to the skin. Okay, very fat, golden skin.
Would you
Nice.
want to do realistic, exotic, anime, or unique first, type wise? Which one? Too many options, but this is I think the most of okay.
Stick with realistic, but these prompts are just so weird.
They are random.
Again, someone with decorative cornrows. I'm just not comfortable playing a character with cornrows because I feel like I'm stepping over some sort of line.
I just feel like these examples where it says, what does diminutive mean as like
diminutive is like a very small frame, like very petite.
I get that, but like petite is a better word than diminutive.
Diminutive. I think diminutive is probably like more derogatory.
It is, and it's actually
very...
Yeah.
Does that mean that she will only thrust at men?
What?
She has straight hips.
Yeah.
But she often wears masculine clothes, so she's sending mixed messages.
Mixed messages, yeah. She she has straight hips.
Oh my word. Average sized feet and short arms. This sounds like such a bodybuilder.
I do want to see what one of these looks like.
Medium length, straight, mouse brown, currently layered with cyan dyes, usually braided. She has neutral wide brown eyes, a cleft chin, thin eyebrows. This is the most normal one so far.
But bodybuilder, like, don't forget this part.
Yeah, I knew two girls who were into bodybuilding.
Oh yeah,
and, like,
for sure.
There's levels of bodybuilding.
Yes, that's true.
She wears yellow lipstick though. That's a choice. Round hips.
Oh.
So we know she can bear children. She could bear children before she got vampirized. Small hands, toned arms. If she has small hands, how does she lift the weights?
Yeah, you can still lift.
She has pierced her navel. Pastel color. She's just a disaster, but I like her.
Okay.
I like this third person. She's a mess,
She
but
wears
in a good way.
a bronze amulet as well, which
That's
is
so random.
so random.
She's usually seen wearing a very specific shirt. I'm gonna say it's like a Nirvana shirt, but she's never listened to Nirvana.
Okay, so anything you would like to change here before I generate this bad boy?
I think maybe the yellow lipstick, because that's pushing it a bit far.
Okay, I can't imagine it, but I'm guessing you're imagining something not great. So, what color lipstick or lipstick do we even want to define the color?
I don't think we need to define, like, we don't even have to identify the lipstick, to be honest.
Okay, great. I don't think I've ever seen somebody wear yellow lipstick before.
Exactly. It's not a common thing, so you'd notice it.
All right. So I am generating. If you're still looking at my screen, you will see here now. I have other generations that I don't want you guys to actually see. So I have to limit that view. Oh, okay. So as we wait for this one, who wants to do number their own? Dante, actually, you're next. So, are you?
All right.
What is your sex?
Male. Male.
Type? You want to do realistic, exotic, anime, unique?
Realistic.
Okay. All right. Hair length.
What are my options?
Oh, you gotta look at my Discord. I'm not gonna read
I
it.
can't see the thing that pops out. I can see like medium, but no like options.
You don't see the options on the screen share? That's weird. Okay. Shaven, very short, short, medium, medium long, long, very long.
Short.
Short. Okay. Any facial hair?
Options.
Yes or no?
No. Let's go with no.
No. Piercings? Yes or no?
Nope.
Okay. These are all yes or no's. Hair dye?
Nope.
Makeup?
Nope.
Tattoos?
Nope.
Hair loss?
Nope.
He's playing
scars?
Yes.
Okay, scars. And do you want to include clothing information on here?
What does that mean? Like
Like,
I
it's
describe
gonna-
clothes?
No, it's going to describe clothes. It's going to lay out the clothes that this person wears.
Nah.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're going to have to give me some clues then. If you're not going to do it, then we'll just leave it on. And then you can change it, just like how Nene did with the Nirvana shirt.
I'm just imagining Faye
Oh my
Ralph from
God.
Dune.
God
Holy
damn.
shit.
Holy crap. Okay, is that who I'm playing? Just
Wait,
walking around in a bikini.
What is this?
This is hilarious.
This is freaky.
Why is it always the same face?
Because that's what this describes.
Because that's just the amalgamation of portraits this AI fixated on.
Yeah.
Wait, go down?
Dude, why is she just why is she just revealing the abs? She looks like a Dragon Ball Z character here, like bro.
Yeah. Okay, to like make this better, can we just like, I don't know, put her in like what does it ever say what she wears? Immaculate, elaborate clothes that are pastel colored. She's usually seen wearing this. There's none of this anyway.
Okay. Let's just go with she's usually seen wearing a Nirvana shirt.
Yeah, let's see if that helps.
And then just regenerate. Okay. Jesus. Hold on.
That was a jump scare.
I was a little scared by that as well. Oh, here we
And
go.
she looks older than I expected.
Why don't we make her younger then? She. Oh, do you think it's giving her an open shirt because it wants to show off her navel piercing?
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, like, we can just, like, bury that in our brains.
Yes. Okay, so she is how old?
I'm thinking something like 21. 21. So at least she can go into a bar, because this is, like, a US-based city, so she can be ID'd and still be allowed in.
Okay. All right. We'll do 3 generations of this because I think it's going to take us some time to get the right one. All right.
That was so funny.
Okay, Dante, here's the first one. Short and slight. How's that sound? No, right?
Nah.
Short and petite is the
Oompa
second one.
Loompa.
Oh,
Nope.
Short and slight with caramel skin. That's an
7
Oompa
foot
Loompa.
1. God dang.
7 foot 1.
Holy. I am the
He's a
Rock.
fucking giant.
I am Jason Momoa.
I don't think Jason Momoa is a 7'1", dude. That's like a Shaquille O'Neal.
He has the aura. He has the aura of a 7'1" man. Be
Yes.
honest.
I mean,
He
sure.
does,
Yeah.
but I think he's actually pretty short.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. Like,
I
it's
think
hard
he's
to
under
tell.
6 foot, but 7'1", that's a Shaquille O'Neal for sure.
Yeah, that's like basketball.
Yeah.
All right, so now let's regenerate. Tall and underweight.
Oh, damn. Actually, no. Jason
Think
Momoa's
of-
tall. He's like
think of the-
193.
What's
Oh.
93? I don't know.
Jason
It's
Momoa.
almost 2 meters.
I don't know what that means.
So he is a tall boy.
Yeah.
Yo!
That's like 6 foot.
Yeah, that's what
Five,
she
I
wears to
think.
the gym. I like that one with the first Nirvana one. That's actually this one. She looks like
The last
gym
one
teacher.
looks just.
She's like a
She's-
gym
she's
teacher
a-
that had her shirt branded.
What is this? Why is she wearing these muscled ab shirts? This is crazy. Okay.
I don't know, but this is funny. Oh, this very first picture is really nice. This
Okay.
top left one, I like that one a lot. That actually looks normal.
Okay. What we're gonna do is
Yeah.
we'll use this for now, and then you can always revisit. But it's
Yeah.
really funny how they really run with this bodybuilder thing.
Yeah, they're like, how can you tell she's a bodybuilder if you don't see her abs?
And she's not like straight up flexing in every photo.
Actually, I want to
Who's
change
missing
the
piercing though?
Oh, you're
The
right.
piercing is the
Fuck
belly
it.
button one, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, this is just like the most normal looking one because like
oh
you could
god, her hands.
imagine
Oh, yeah.
seeing someone.
Yeah, whatever.
Uh,
Okay,
She
let's
lost-
generate this one more time. A couple more times, actually.
don't mind her hands.
Yeah,
She
she's
had
a
an
clutch
accident
duck.
while being born. They clamped her hand instead of her head when pulling her
You know-
out.
Let's change the art style from realistic to something else. I don't like the risk one. It's creepy. What are my options?
Exotic, anime,
Anime.
and unique.
I'm not sure what exotic or unique would be, so let's go with unique.
It says all and unique produces unusual hair, eye, and skin colors. So you might be blue skin.
Yeah, this
maybe
silver
exotic.
skinned man.
Violet sky.
His short white blonde features blood red eyes. But we can always change this, right? Like we can change the color part. He has meaningful, narrow blood red eyes, angled
Shamrock
lips,
skin.
no eyebrows.
Tell me you're a vampire without telling me you're a vampire.
Yeah, that's Nosferatu right there.
Yeah.
Standing
Oh, that's what I was saying.
This
Fade
is-
Ralpha. The computer heard me. It's Fade Ralpha from Dune.
Okay, so this one's still here like this. All right. Oh,
Yeah, it's assembling her muscle by muscle.
actually, we can upscale this to make it whatchamacallit. To maybe it will actually fix the hands on this one when it does that. All right, here's some new ones. Oh, I mean, this does not look like a Nirvana shirt. It looks like a polo
It's-
with
It's a
Nirvana
polo
on
with
it,
Nirvana on the
Which
chest.
is-
So she just like had that printed at a store for her.
which is terrible because Nirvana would
I just
never.
love that these Nirvana shirts aren't actually Nirvana shirts. They just say Nirvana on
All right, do any of these ones tickle your fancy? And it is
I think
crazy
the one
how
where
they.
she looks like it's like
There's also
the
this one
what's
too.
that number? Yeah. Oh, actually,
It's crazy how they've locked and zeroed in on the same face for every single one of these pictures.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird, but it's hard. I think I kind of like So okay, so on this particular selection, the fourth one
This one?
from yeah, that one.
Okay.
The one that she looks like it's picture day and she's the PE teacher.
All right. Any other ones here?
If go up again quickly. The second one,
Okay.
like on the top.
out
second
of
one
the
top.
out of the two, which one do you like the most?
I think yeah, the second one. Yeah.
This one?
It just looks more normal. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Less
Alright.
PE teacher and more like
Normal
model
person.
headshot.
Less bodybuilder, right?
Yeah.
Just a
It's just
little.
like slightly less bodybuilder.
Look at the veins and the six pack on this one. She is
Yep.
ripped. She's fucking jacked.
He hasn't drank water in a week.
Yo, yo, it's crazy. All right.
I mean, this looks like someone who goes to the gym, but is like,
It's not. She's not all about the gym.
but she's not taking like supplements.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Dante. 5'4" is probably not your thing. So,
Nope.
6'1" tall. That's good. Butterscotch skin man.
Yep, butterscotch skin
Has a
man.
perverted feel about him. Okay, I like it already.
All right.
Our particularly notable feature is this eye patch. All right, let's. I guess you don't want a guy,
Short
a pirate.
terracotta auburn hair is spiky. This is just a boy band character.
All right, so statuesque. This bright yellow skinned man. All right, I don't know. Short coiled black hair, pulled in a ponytail. I'll leave this up for you too.
He has average size feet and small hands.
That's raspberry black hair.
All right, let's change the unique. Yeah, back.
Oh, well built. This brown skinned man has an unruly feel about him, but he has a large birthmark on his chest which resembles the shape of an object. It's just gonna say a shape of an object, but that's like completely up to you. It's completely up to the AI to determine what this object
No,
is.
then we're just gonna get like a shirtless pictures from the AI picture thing.
Oh,
Nah.
you're right. It's just gonna be shirtless. He has penetrating triangular dark brown. What triangular dark
What
brown eyes.
triangular? What do
Cliff-
triangular eyes look like?
I'm very
All right,
curious.
can you just copy that thing and see what AI comes up with? Like number 2. Look,
Oh.
I'm curious what that person is gonna look like.
Do you still want to keep anything you want to change here, like in terms of the prompt or ad?
For now, I just want to see what's gonna do with this. Wait, the last part.
What is his age, though? At least give us age.
Let's say 30.
30. Okay. And then also for the clothes, let's just give him a particular type of clothes that you're thinking. Fine clothes? Do you like this fine clothes part?
Yeah, sure. Let's stick with that.
And pastel
Pastel-colored.
pastel colored is your thing, huh? Okay.
What's pastel again?
It's like
those,
the light
like
blue,
this.
light pink, light yellow.
you know, like
The opposite
these
of
colors right
neon.
here. Yeah.
Nah. Let's go with.
Not many people wear that.
Yeah, it's like very preppy, very old money.
Let's go with like simple black and white.
Name's Bond.
Well, let's just do
James
form
Bond.
fitting. Let's not define the color. And I'm sure
Alright.
it's going to try to come up. Oh wait, we should.
He is usually seen wearing a belt.
Okay, we should delete this too. The birthmark.
I just want to see what they generate, though.
Yeah, that's like I didn't want to change anything.
But there's
I wanna see
no.
the
We're
birthmark.
not defining the shape. So that's.
I want to see the triangular dark eyebrows.
Yeah, is he gonna have like the Illuminati eyes?
We'll see. All right. Any you want to queue up any other ones while we're at it? Let's see. Here's another go through. Heavily built. This honey-skinned man has a charming feeling about him. Particularly notable feature is his toothy grin. Ooh, and he has a burn mark on his forehead. His short, wavy brown hair is worn in a quiff. I don't know what a quiff is. He has deep, almond-shaped brown eyes.
No, that's a different word.
Queef. He has
This
weak...
whole description is a romantasy male love interest description. Like you can put this in
Really?
a
He
like
has
a
weak legs and
Acotar.
slanted shoulders.
Okay, no, that not no.
What's slanted
That
shoulders
would have been
mean?
surgically corrected by now. I have no idea. Slender neck.
Slender neck. He often wears high-end
Slender
clothing
neck.
that are mostly vividly colored and slightly too. I can almost picture this guy. Jesus.
Nah, let's go with that description.
What? This is
Damn.
not what I thought about him. Oh, because it says brown skinned man. Oh, okay, I see. This birthmark is weird as fuck.
It's
I think those
definitely
are just
I-
his lungs.
All right, well, Dante, it's locked in on this guy like this. If we leave it like this, that is what you're going to get. So, do you want to
No,
change
let's look
this?
at the description.
All right, this one right here that we're
Yep.
reading. All right, well, that was the first one. Tall and thin, this golden brown skinned man has a determined feel about him. He has a burn on his nose. Oh shit, which is he is ashamed of. Brown hair, short curly, gentle, angular, dark brown eyes, curved eyebrows, and thin lips. Strong legs, a thick torso with chisel abs and muscular arms. He's carrying a basket, bro.
What?
All right.
Because he's a biker.
Standing
Keep
6
my guns
foot
in my
4
basket.
tall, which is very tall. This fair-skinned man has a secretive feel about him. A particularly notable feature is his bad teeth. Oof. And has
He's
a
British, right?
and he has distinctive wart on his face, which resembles the shape of a person. What?
Fuck?
The shape of a fucking person wart? That's fucking crazy. That just blows my mind. His short, wavy, dark brown hair. He has assessing, bulging black eyes. Ooh. And a thin eyebrows and an oval face. Small hands but
What
long
the-
legs.
This is a Nosferatu
Yeah.
who's wearing an Edna Mode wig.
All right. So, what about this second
Let's
one?
go with the first one.
No. This one? This one? With the
Yeah.
weak legs and slanted shoulders?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You want it. All right. Sure thing. Do you want to keep everything? Is there anything you want to change on the prompt?
Let me see real quick.
And there's no judgment here. All right. This is your character. So, do you want to? Let's. What about the clothing? Let's start with that. I feel like gold chain is more appropriate than a gold amulet. I don't know what that why they're going around calling shit amulets, but
All right, let's keep it like that.
what is a fashionable hood as well?
I don't know, but I want to
I
find
think
out.
it's
Okay.
a hoodie, maybe.
Everything good up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's generate twice.
Let's see some AI grins.
Okay. Who is next on the list? It's Nina. What's the
Yep.
sex?
I thought we were going
Missionary.
after.
We're going off of the Discord order. And so Jacob is actually
Okay.
the Jacob, so he goes last.
He's the last.
Damn right I am. Save the best for last.
This thing
I'm
is,
just,
I already know kind of what I want, so we just get the prompt and we just fill it out with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What's the length?
Middle,
Medium?
medium. I'm
Any
sorry.
hair piercings, anything like that?
I don't want a full beard though. Is this still a shaven beard?
If you want
style
facial hair, we'll add it in
option?
and we'll change it.
Okay. No piercings, no hair dye, no makeup, tattoos. Yes, no hair loss, no scars.
We don't like vampires with male pattern baldness here.
You won't catch me losing hair as a vampire. No.
That's gotta be so depressing though.
What?
Like being, you are a wrestler.
Holy.
You're a luchador.
Holy shit. This guy just looks like a Samoan, no offense.
The one just to the left of him is a pretty attractive guy. He looks like a fun guy.
This guy? What's
Looks
Yeah,
like
he looks.
Brendan Fraser in his like prime.
Yeah, let's take the burn mark off the head.
Yeah,
dude.
that's looks like.
It's fucked up looking,
You
which
could you
I
could
feel like a
just
burn mark
you
on the
could
head
just
would be.
make it like a mark.
Because like burn
Like I
scars don't
got
look like that.
Yeah, this looks like it's
just
fresh.
just
Yeah, it looks just
That's
like
just
bloody.
white
Just like
blood smeared
headbutt
on his
someone to
face.
death.
Dude, this guy is huge as fuck. These guys are big, dude.
Hey, loco, you want me to sit on you?
Yeah.
you could just write a burn mark like I
Why does
disgraced
he
my
have a
father and
six-pack?
was chased out by the Fire Nation.
Why does this guy have a six pack on top of his fat belly? Like I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
He just worked really hard. He worked really hard.
His gut is like fucking toned.
Not a fat belly, it's all muscle.
Yeah, Cal. It's all.
Oh
There
yeah,
is
right
no
here,
fatty.
that thing at the bottom, that
Yep,
gut
yep,
is
Yeah.
all muscle. This at least
I
looks
mean,
more
technically that's
realistic.
hernia,
He
but
has
yes,
been pumping
all muscle.
steroids straight into his abs.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, it's like what did they call that stuff where like people would inject in their arms to make them look like muscles?
Synthol.
Yeah, he just did that with his abs.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't know what those inches mean. 5.9?
That's average height.
5'9", yeah, it's like-
180-ish, a little less than
Yeah,
that.
it's like a kind of average height, like a little over, depending on what country.
Yeah, I wrote ounces. This didn't give.
Yeah, ounces is like a weight measurement. Hey, this looks like a guy you want to go to a party with.
What's up with the hair, dude? Holy
That guy,
shit.
that guy is like in a telenovela as the comedic relief. He's like the cousin.
This guy's an asshole. Like he's such a. You're just like he's like in mid. Somehow his hoodie is still on his neck, but he's taking off his
It's
clothes.
connected with his gold chain.
And yeah. And he's showing his watch off. Like, look at my Rolex.
And number one is a very prolific drug dealer's oldest son.
Yeah. Like number 3 looks like Handsome Jack.
Super villain.
This guy's just fat over here. All right. All right.
I
So-
should not be allowed to Google stuff because my Googling got me 14.9 centimeters, which can't be right. Then I got like I put in inches instead of feet.
It's 5
Yeah,
foot.
no, it's
5
5
feet
foot
9
9
inches.
Alright, I like
Yeah.
that one.
Which one?
The one to the left.
This one?
No, down to the
This
right.
one?
Yeah, that one.
Oh damn, he's got double chains on. Shit, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, 2 chains.
He's got 2 chains.
Yeah, that guy has a dance movie, and he's like the main star, and he's gonna save the dance studio
This-
from the evil
I mean,
corporation.
This, if I see a guy like this, there is a possibility I'm gonna be like, I want to live his life. Like if I see this guy in real life, I'm like, God damn, I want to be you for a day, just to.
I would love to know where
See
he got
what
his
it's
hoodie,
like.
because that's such a cool looking hoodie.
It is, and he has
Yeah.
no shirt under it, just the hoodie and 2 chains, 2 gold. Fucking,
Yeah, he's like.
he's a
Yeah,
rapper.
Have you
Summer,
seen
huh?
hip hop
He's a
dancers? They're
rapper.
like half dressed. Yeah, hip hop dancers and rappers. They're always half dressed.
This guy's a rapper, or he's one of those guys that follows the rappers around, or a
yeah.
producer like
He's-
a DJ Khaled.
Yeah, I was about to say he's the music video producer.
He's got that energy, like that positive energy. All right, Nina, back over to your character.
Yeah, I gotten to read any of them.
Okay. A short and athletically built, this dark-skinned man has an unsociable feel about him. Shoulder length, curly, dark brown hair, straight permed. It's got
How is
perfectly
it curly
shaped-
brown hair straight permed? How does that make sense?
We'll see. We will see. Wide
I mean,
green
we would
eyes,
have the green eyes that I want, but
small ears. Don't forget about the small ears, Nina. That's an incredibly important detail. And puffy ass
Yeah.
lips. We're talking about
So he had
Botox.
flair?
Yeah, Botox lips.
Short legs.
Short legs, wide shoulders, narrow feet. Fully covering his stomach, right foot, arms, and back. Ooh, he's tatted up.
Why his stomach?
I
and
mean,
not
we
his
would
chest?
have the formal clothing.
Okay.
The
Red
clothing
badge.
at least is white.
He's usually seen wearing a very specific sarong.
What is
What
a
is
sarong?
sarong though?
A sarong is like like a wrap sort of wear. Oh gosh, it's best to just
How
find an
does
image.
that? How does that?
It's very Middle
go with-
Eastern.
How does this go
It
with
doesn't.
a formal wear?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. That's the thing. So sarong is like, you know those like wrap things that women wear over their swimming costume?
Yeah.
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 That's a sarong.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How does that doesn't go with formal clothing?
I,
at all?
No, it does not.
It will try though. It will fucking try.
It would try, yeah, but yeah. Aloof Phil also doesn't. Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. 5'9", which is average height. This dark-skinned man has an aloof feel about him. Shoulder length, straight, light brown hair, unstyled, stubborn, covered jaw, soulful eye, large green eyes, smooth cheeks, a large nose, a well-groomed eyebrows. Long legs, short arms, a thick torso, lightly defined chest, defined waist, narrow shoulders, animal tattoo on his right arm. Old, sensible clothing that are mostly white and form-fitting. Personalized pair of gloves. Carrying a cane. Wow, this guy has a very rich feel to
He's a
him.
I mean, he
distinguished
would
gentleman.
kind of fit to my old family's money, but also trust fund kid. You know, let's just do the second one, and we do the stuff that I have in my mind.
Okay. So is there a specific height that you're thinking of?
No, I don't care about height.
Tall king, short king.
So standing average height. Let's just
All
say
king.
that. This and then you want to keep everything else up here?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. You all right? His shoulder length,
Blonde hair.
light blonde hair.
I wanna
So
go
you want to
with,
make
like-
a dark-skinned man with bright blonde hair?
Oh, dark skinned. No.
Oh, okay.
Light. Sorry, I overlooked that. I was so like,
Okay.
yeah, what I was.
Unstyled?
I don't know styles right now.
But it just means it's not gonna be like
Pompadour.
this guy fucking over here.
That's a pompadour.
This guy he spent money on how he looks
mullet.
like, all right?
There's
Yeah.
mullet. You can always do mullet.
I don't think a mullet
there's
is old money
always
style. I would say it's
Mohawk.
Combed back.
humpback. What?
Combed back.
Pulled
Combed
ponytail?
back. Oh.
Combed back.
A combed back shoulder length hair is literally Joker from the Joker movies. The Joaquin
I mean, let's
Phoenix.
see what he
Phoenix.
comes.
Or Lucius
let's
Malfoy.
See,
Or Lucius
let's
Malfoy.
see what he comes. Let's
All
see
right.
what he comes up with.
Combed back. All
We
right.
might become vampires. You have
I
to
don't
have, like,
really
a
see
little
too many
villainy.
shoulder length comb backs, but okay. What kind of facial hair
Yeah,
does he have?
yes, not stubble covers, but stubble would be all white.
What?
Or
Would you?
freshly shaven.
Oh, what'd you say? Okay. Freshly shaven face. Okay. He has soulful, large eyes, green eyes, smooth cheeks, a large nose, well-groomed eyebrows, long legs, short arms, thick torso. Anything you want to change here?
Formal clothing, mostly. Like I was thinking, like brand clothing, or
Or
suits.
we can just say designer suits. White and form-fitting?
Light colored.
White or light?
Pastels.
Light colored.
So pastels.
Well, we'll see what it says. You want the gloves and the cane?
Like a bright neon
We
green.
can have the gloves and the cane. Yeah, why not?
Okay, what's his age?
Yeah, I was also
60.
thinking about 30 something.
What?
30
13?
something.
30 something? I mean, give me a number. Nina? 30 what? 30 exactly again? 31, 32,
33.
33. Okay.
It's not like
I
you would
knew
see
you
it.
were gonna say 33.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's just do a few generations of this.
I am so
I-
curious to
I
see
was-
what this is gonna look like.
I
We'll
was
see.
also
Same.
going to be like, oh, let me roll a D100.
Oh, okay.
But the D100 would have gotten me.
92.
It doesn't. 27.
Ah,
Imagine going back to your coven and you're like, guys, I messed up. I just changed this old dude. What do I do about him?
I forgot what show that is. Oh, that was Preacher, I think. That was fun.
Gesundheit.
They have a so this vampire like is in a show called Preacher. It's like about like this like preacher who gets like this like Holy Spirit inside of him, and then he can control people.
Oh, yes.
And then there's a vampire. He meets his son, who's like really old. But
Yeah,
anyway.
it's like I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh shit! He
Oh
does
my
look like a
God.
Malfoy. He looks just like
He looks like one of the Russians
he's
that John Wick
I
goes
like,
after.
I like the double cane.
the double canes. Very
Dual
bold.
wielding canes.
Very bold dude. Why is
So
this
I
guy
can hit
Stop
his
it.
head
head.
so big compared to
It's
his
just
body?
like it looks like they grow out of the arm.
Dude, this guy is a villain.
Yeah, like, I was like, he's one of the Russians John Wick goes after. Like he
Yeah.
looks exactly like one of those.
It does kind of look more like German and Swedish though.
Maybe-
What the hell is up with this guy? He's like a Oompa Loompa.
Hello, I am a Resident Evil villain.
Oh man.
Welcome
Okay, let's just do.
welcome,
He's carrying
Mr. Kennedy.
one
Maybe we should
cane.
get the comp back here.
I do. This is what I envisioned with the comeback hair.
Welcome, Mr. Kennedy. I see you are
Oh,
finally
there's
found
one with
my
one
lair.
cane.
Is it one cane?
This one has.
Yeah,
The
to
other
right.
one was a walker.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he's got a tattoo on his neck, just like an evil villain would.
Yeah, no, this guy definitely committed war crimes.
What the fuck is up with this guy? What the fuck?
Oh my god.
God, his
I
shirt
was
blends with his arm.
Yeah.
And just
And then he has the lower part of the
Oh my
with the
goodness.
gloves he has.
This
I
is
like
like
the guy with the racing gloves. Like, look at the guy with the racing gloves.
and the big head.
Yeah, he's like
Big head, racing gloves.
video game villain.
Look,
Little guy.
it's almost like this guy is like a superhero, and like just like one of those like vigilantes. Like the canes like pop out of nowhere, and he
This
fights
guy-
crime with them.
Looks like he should be in like what's that dude's name? West? No. Him at Grand Budapest Hotel. Like there's a very specific director's films that he looks like he stars in it.
Mark, I don't know. Oh, this one.
I'll let you
actually-
know.
This one's actually pretty. Oh, he has the double cane. All right, Nina.
Wes
We got
Anderson.
two
Wes
chain,
Anderson.
we got two cane.
He also has the tattoo on the side of the suit. What?
Who's been a naughty boy?
Oh, this one's pretty. This guy's sexy though. I like. He's pulling this shit off. He's pulling it off.
Why does he have a belt on?
Well, he doesn't need a belt. I guess.
His muscles holds it up.
His, oh, this guy looks pretty good. This actually, I think, is by far the best one.
Right?
This one. Wait, which one?
I was looking at that too right now. Yeah, that the one, the fourth.
This one's actually by far the best one. He actually looks.
So, Mr. Bond.
You can now see like tattoo.
Your
like,
guy
under his
looks
sleeve.
like a. You're just this is what you picked, and he looks like a villain, Nina, for sure.
Yeah, it's like a Bond villain.
because Nina's a villain.
Yeah.
You know, maybe that's why for the thing that I ask you, maybe my father doesn't look like an evil like like a villain like I do, so that's why I ended up in jail.
Let's be honest, your father looks like Lucius Malfoy. Your father is Lucius Malfoy.
All right, Nina. Here's the ones that I think are pretty good. This one is not bad.
Wes Anderson, man.
Yep, and then there's this one which is pretty good too. I don't know. Something about this guy is just real alluring to me. If I was, if I swang that way. This one, because how unique he is.
He's a politician.
Compared to all
This
the
man
other
is
ones.
a politician in Texas.
And this one because you gotta love the tiger suit.
This guy is a model for
You gotta love this.
Coco Chanel.
He's like, you know what? Yeah, exactly. I want you to put a fucking tiger on it. Like, sir, this is a $300,000 suit. Like, put a fucking tiger on it.
Just do it. I have the money.
Yeah. All right. So which one, Nina? Why did they get the head sizes so off on some of these? So weird.
I don't know. Like some look like a kid with an adult head.
They look like that one
Let's-
dude from what's his name again?
Oh,
I don't
we
know
didn't
what, the
actually
monkey-
look at this one, but this one's not bad too.
Oh.
Yeah. He's more real. He's.
I work for the mob. I'm the one they sent to come
It's,
knocking.
it's so uncanny
Let's
though.
go with the fourth one though.
This one?
Yeah.
Ah, it's the most German one. No, I'm joking. Joking. All right, I like that. See, and this is the Joker hairstyle is what I'm pretty much saying. Like, this is what I felt like it would look like. Is Malfoy also have like long hair like this, or is it more?
Malfoy
I mean,
never had long hair, but Lucius, like his dad
Lucius.
has really long hair.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
it's
right.
like-
Yeah, his dad.
yeah.
Speaking
You
about
are
Joker,
yes. You kept
guys-
saying Malfoy's dad. Yes, you do look like Malfoy's dad. That is right. 100%. Yes, you're right. Okay.
You guys hear about Joker too?
Yeah.
I watched
Lady
Joker
Gaga
too.
is
Fucking shit.
um
God damn it.
what's her face? Harley Quinn.
Lady Gaga.
Harley Quinzel. It was whatever. I'm still
Harley
not.
Quinzel.
She doesn't even sound like.
Harleen.
So I still am on the fence of whether or not it was a good movie. So the first one was I loved it, fantastic. Second one,
I only had one problem with the first movie. Like, it was a Joker movie. I enjoyed it, but like, I'm like, this guy's not Joker.
I think that's where the
I can
second
see
movie
this
comes
guy-
in. You'll probably realize that yes, you're not too far off the mark there. Anyway, so
But they also intentionally did like a different take on it. They didn't want to just do the same thing.
I know,
Yeah,
but like,
that's
they're
true.
doing Joker. Like, he has to be like
Yeah.
the clown prince of crime, at least. That is like who Joker is. But this guy, like, I feel for him, but like, I don't see him as like plotting crime.
yeah. But anyways, all right, moving on. Jacob, what is the
Yeah.
sex?
Male, I suppose.
Reverse cowgirl.
That's a good sex.
That's a sex position.
Oh, okay.
It's a lame joke, I'm sorry.
I was just so shocked you made it, and not Nina.
All
Huh?
right, Jacob, sex.
What?
Yes,
I didn't- I
please.
didn't listen.
That's the classic joke. Yes, please. All right. Anyways, could you imagine answering that question to a doctor? They're like, sex. Like, you know it all the time. They're like, oh, what a fucking idiot. All right, Jacob, male or
Male.
random? Okay, right, male.
Male.
All right, hair length.
Then switch realistic to exotic.
Oh. All right. I don't
Just
know
for
what
the
that
hell of it.
means, but okay, we'll see.
All right.
Oh, are these people that's been generating too realistic for you? You want to see some
I just want
fucked
to do
up shit?
something different. Let's do something weird.
Okay.
Hair length long.
Very long or long? Medium long? Long, very long.
Long.
Okay.
Just long.
Facial?
No facial hair.
Piercings?
No piercings.
Hair dye?
None.
Makeup?
No makeup.
Oh, I thought you want to make this guy interesting. No, I'm joking. Tattoos?
Tattoos. Yes.
Okay. Hair loss?
Yeah, hairless.
Well, I don't know what this means, but okay.
You're just making yourself, aren't you?
Scars.
No, I'm bald, so.
Scars.
Oh, right.
Scars. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
And-
are you bald or like shaven bald?
Yeah.
That covers up like bald. Yeah. I have very receding hair, so I when it started receding, I was just like, fuck it, off with it.
Yeah,
It's half
I'd probably do the
bald,
same.
it's half shaven.
So I want to say the skin color is just right on the edge of what the fuck. Standing 6'3", which is very tall. This red-brown skinned man has an absent-minded feel about him. He has a blemish on his right thigh, which resembles the shape of a person. Long, straight chestnut brown hair is braided, falling out due to stress. How is the AI going to interpret this?
Make him look anxious with like an anxious expression.
Okay, so he's gonna be pulling that shit out. Like, oh no. He has observant, rounded, dark brown eyes, bony cheeks, small ears, square jaws, muscular legs, small feet, firm hands, a muscular neck. Wears plain clothes. Is carrying rope. That's not nice. That's
He also wears
very
a helmet.
creepy. A helmet and rope. That's creepy as fuck.
So this guy has a documentary about him on Netflix,
Yeah.
and at least 50 YouTubers talking about him while putting their makeup on.
Yeah, he's probably on the true crime podcast. He's definitely an episode in there. All right, bodybuilder light. This orange skinned man has a very worldly feel about him. He has a cut on his forehead, which resulted from brave behavior years before. What the fuck? Long curly chestnut brown hair, braided, coming out due to alopecia.
Poor man.
I don't know what that is.
Alopecia is a genetic disorder where you just lose hair.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, but yeah, it's
Oh, one of the Menendez brothers has that. Okay. I don't know if you see the Netflix show Monsters, but it's pretty
I
fun.
have not, but I do know about it.
It has a serene, bulging light green eyes, a round face, thin eyebrows, toned arms, round hips for a man. Nice, large hands. Put those large ass hands on those round hips of yours.
Right.
All right. He has an earring in one ear, holding a small animal. We'll axe that out. And then number 3, Beefy. That's the guy's name is Beefy. This pale-skinned man has unrestrained feel about him. Distinctive burn mark on his chest, mid-back length, wavy chestnut brown hair is lightly gelled. Ooh. Mid-back length. How do you gel mid-back length hair?
I think it just looks really oily.
Ew. What the fuck?
guess,
How do you gel long ass hair like that? That's crazy.
You use a
knows?
pot a day.
Just like Alright, it is receding, which is crazy too. It's gonna be a crazy look. He has candid, large, light green eyes, plucked eyebrows, and narrow lips. Muscular torso, defined chest muscle, a muscular lip, straight hips, small feet. Immaculate formal clothing that are most visibly colored. Specific cape. This guy is wearing a cape.
Nuggets.
Any of these, or should we read?
Let's take number 3 and modify it a bit.
Okay, lovely. Do you want him to be beefy?
No. Make do toned instead.
What's the height? Tall and toned? Short, average toned?
It's just average height. Don't even mention the height, actually.
Oh, okay. Toned. I'm just gonna say toned. This pale skinned man has an unrestrained feeling about him, has a distinctive burn mark on his chest. So you want to keep this or no?
Yeah. Keep that. Keep that.
What about the gelled, lightly chestnut brown hair?
I want to see what happens, but I also want to change the "it is receding" to the "falling out due to stress" thing we had.
Oh my gosh.
I want to see what happens there.
If it's too much of an expression, then I'm not gonna want that as your character picture, because every time it just looks like he's pulling out his hair every time you put him out. But anyway,
Yeah, but I just want to see it at least one generation.
Okay. Everything good here?
Eyes are fine there.
He has a lot of tattoos.
Delete the small feet part. We don't need that.
It's not gonna even show it. They don't really show feet.
I know, but the AI might do weird things with it.
There's just a leg that pops up from the ground just to show off his feet.
Tiny foot.
Change the clothes to baggy, dirty clothes.
Okay, it's almost opposite.
Yeah. And give them earthy tones.
Keep.
With the first one, sure, but otherwise just delete it.
No, I'm joking. Okay. And how old is he?
Let's say 28.
Okay. So after generating a few of these, let's go in, and while we're waiting for that, let's use these for your characters. So whose is this? Jacob. Okay, I can't do you yet. You guys know how to create characters by chance? No? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, I pretty much have a sheet already filled out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, same.
Okay, cool.
I don't know which character I should.
I didn't do anything with touchstones or convictions. I also didn't do desire or ambition because I wasn't quite sure.
Or we'll generate your backstories first, and then that's probably make it easier for you to decide what that would be. Okay, so then who's this? Dante. You are... I don't know your name yet, but it's going to be fun. I think your character is going to be pretty fun. He looks like a fun guy.
Yeah, he likes to have a good time.
Looks like it. I like it. I like the vibe there. Definitely love... I want to see how you guys like all interact. It's like such a motley characters.
This looks like a sitcom about vampires. It's like a...
Oh, yeah?
This is just like the characters they have is... I would watch a sitcom of these guys.
But Nate, our campaigns generally start to gravitate to sitcoms. All right.
Damn, this man is haunted.
He is.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Pretty haunted.
This man
guy.
is on drugs. He's on drugs.
He is a little bit.
He absolutely is.
He looks like he will fuck you up. Like, he doesn't look like a big dude, but he's like a honey. He's got this honey badger feel. Like, he will go.
I like it. I love this, actually.
For a second there, I thought in that one picture he was wearing a thong.
Which one?
Top right.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Maybe he is.
Yeah, I mean, look at the fucking, what is that? There was like a hip, how toned his hips are. Ugh.
Obliques. Oh, no, wait.
Yeah, I
Are
love
those
those.
obliques?
Yeah, I think they are.
His hips don't lie. Or la 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 la.
Damn, this guy is fucking toned. I just think these...
Okay.
Yeah, so basically all of our characters are muscular. Even mine.
Yours started at... Well, no, not Nina's. Nina's character is fully covered.
He is pretty like he fits that suit pretty decently. So
Well, okay,
No.
yes, he's not. Yeah. Do you want your guy to be so jacked without a shirt on?
Yes.
I think
yes.
it like make.
I think the only thing I don't like about these pictures is how weird the burn mark looks.
Let's take the burn mark
I don't
off.
think AI knows what a burn mark
Let's just
looks
do a scar. He has
Looks
a
like
scar.
he had
You
like
want-
a very bad paintball accident.
or he's just like, yeah, exactly. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Or it's a shitty tattoo. Like, it's like a really
Yeah.
bad concept of a tattoo.
Yeah,
Like
but
a
it's just
tattoo that was
shitty
covered
tattoo,
up.
and then he has really intricate tattoos. It's like,
It was the very first one he got, and it was like his very first girlfriend's name. So he had to have it covered up, but he went like to a really cheap guy.
Out of all these, Jacob, which one do you like the best? What's the
see.
feel you're going for? Because the faces do all slightly look different.
Was that on his forehead, like top right?
It's a little bit of blood, I think.
I think veins. Oh no, that's a mark. Wow.
Yeah, it's like a little little bit of blood. Just a little bit of blood.
I mean, I kind of like that picture, actually. I also like number 2.
I knew
That looks like Theon Greyjoy, but like if Game of Thrones took place in the modern era.
Let's see. Like the 6th one here is pretty good.
This one? Oh, you want this like attitude?
No,
This one?
the one to the left. Yeah, there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, and it's much better without the burn mark. What the fuck is like the first one on the second row? What is going on
It's
there?
supposed to be a scar, but it looks like hair.
It's like the
Oh, is the hair falling out?
Oh,
No, that's terrible.
that's
That's
Genius.
hilarious and terrible at the same time. Absolutely hilarious. All right, and then we'll go up one
The
more.
last one on that one's pretty good.
You like this one? You like this stance that he had? This is a little too erotic though. Like his pants are way,
I know that's
Way-
like one part about it. I don't like it.
it's like way too down there. It's like his dick is right here, literally. What about these pictures here? Damn, this guy's fucking toned as a motherfucker.
that one's abs. Look, there's something happened there. Like
Oh,
all
this
of them
is
actually.
weird.
What's going on with their abs?
I don't know. This
That
guy
one has like Brazilian abs.
this guy has a thing that says Trikey on it. This is
It's the cult he belonged to.
It's like Trikey. All right. Anything here?
Crikey, mate.
I mean, maybe the 5th one.
This one?
Yeah.
We can do some more generations if none of these pique your interest. And let's just take out the chest thing.
Yeah, sure.
Anything you want to change? No. Okay.
No, otherwise I kind of really like it.
All right.
He looks like a fucking mess, but he does look like he will fuck you up.
Okay. All right. This is
He'll
the
stab
last.
you over a piece of toast.
Probably.
No, I think
yeah.
he looks like one of those like quiet guys that if you like gets picked on, and if he gets picked on, like he will stab you. I don't know. That's like a vibe I get. He definitely looks like he's been to prison though, for sure. Not to be a
He's got the
judgmental
look.
asshole, but he definitely has the look. Some of
He
these are
definitely
prison
has,
tats.
so
Definitely prison
you're
tats.
right on the money.
Yes, it's got some prison tats. I'm surprised he doesn't have a tat on his face, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Or
And he also
respect
stayed
on
in
his-
shape in prison, which is
Number 3 there looks pretty good as well.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then let's get working on it. I'll remove the background. Is there any of this that you decide to like?
Yeah, the last one there as well. The erotic one.
Porn star.
No, dude, there is people who walk around like this because like they're showing it off, but it's like I'm like, damn, dude. Obviously, I could see your pubic hair, and I think that's where you draw the line. But anyways, these are new generations here. Damn, this
Yeah, the
guy.
first
Oh,
the
this
first
guy?
one is pretty good. Yeah.
You like this one? Let me zoom in.
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay, let's remove the
That
background.
one's good.
Is that the one you want to keep forever?
Scroll down a bit. Just want to take a look at these here. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna go with that one up above.
Okay.
Number 4 looks
Yeah.
like an MMA fighter.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of similarities, I think. With people who do drugs in MMA. Anyways. There you go, Jacob. We're going to upload your photo. All right. And we got a party. We got a
Yeah.
party. Why didn't that work?
Whoa, new Suicide Squad looks weird.
Wait, why? Interesting.
Oops.
What's up?
Uh,
The picture is on there.
Oh, it's just at me. It's just my roll 20 probably then. All right. Okay. So that with being all finished, we have one last part of our character creation. That is, let's get a backstory going. So I give you those questions. Those questions are for this AI character backstory generator. And I'm gonna give this up to you guys. You guys will be able to determine this. Will you want to do this in front of your other people, or do you want to just keep this between you and me? That's what I want to ask. What do you guys want to do?
I'm fine with doing it in front of everyone.
Me
I don't
too.
intend playing a mysterious character.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm the character's, if that character's occupation is that character's occupation, it's like not that he's like someone that
I'm
hides.
doing it in front of everyone.
Yep. Okay. Just gotta remember to keep saving this because we need to use
I
the
just-
same one.
Quickly need to BRB.
Okay, no worries. We
And
will.
just tap that,
Who are we starting
and I'll be right
with?
back.
We're starting with Trinity. Oh wait, is this Anais? Okay, never mind then. Let's start with Jacobs. Okay. Okay. And I don't know what's gonna come out of this, but let's see. And then Jacob, you can read it after it's generated.
All right. Werner Hodges was born into a world of noise and chaos, the kind that ever echoed through the concrete canyons of Liberty City in the late 2000s. His father, a soldier, left for war when Werner was just 3. When he returned 7 years later, that man was a shell of his former self, haunted and drowning in alcohol. The house became a battlefield of rage and tears, with Werner often caught in crossfire of his father's unpredictable anger. Seeking escape, Werner turned to the streets. He craved the thrill, the fast cars, the adrenaline rush that came with mischief. In the gang, he found a family that understood his hunger for freedom, a place where rules were made to be broken. As the muscle in the crew, he collected debts and protection money, thriving on the chaos that surrounded him, yet beneath this tough exterior lay a boy still yearning to be seen and loved, haunted by echoes of his father's harsh commands. Werner's life became a diabolical dance with danger, where greed and rebellion masked the deep wounds of his childhood, igniting a fire that would either consume him or carve a new path toward redemption. Ooh, that's good. I like it.
Okay. Sending it over.
But hey, I did a good job.
Nice. I think you were pretty descriptive, so I knew kind of what you
Yeah.
wanted. Welcome back, Ane. All right, so
Hello, thank you.
we just did Jacobs. I don't know if you heard that, but
I heard like a bit.
okay, it was pretty good. All right, let's do Trinity next. Does Trinity have a last name?
I didn't think of that for some reason. Let's just give her a really generic one.
Or we could just leave it Trinity
Yeah.
for now. All right, Ane, read this and tell us if you like it. Not this one right here. This one.
Werner Hodges. Okay. Trinity grew up in the swirling chaos of Liberty City, a place where dreams turned to shadows and ambition often gave way to despair. In high school, she was a quiet girl with her head buried in books, until she caught the eye of Jake, a charming but possessive boy who transformed her world into a cage. After months of relentless harassment, Trinity found the courage to leave, only to hear that Jake had escalated his rage into violence. Their story took a dark turn when he was convicted of murder, leaving Trinity to grapple with the irony of her newfound freedom. That's random. Now, in the unglamorous fluorescent haze of a gas station, she dispenses fuel and cigarettes with a monotone voice, wrapped in a shroud of cynicism. At 25,
Well,
her heart feels like stone, each interaction dulled by the ghosts of her past. She deflects small talk with sarcastic quips, her eyes betraying little. Trinity's jaded demeanor is her shield against a world she can't fully trust, but deep down she yearns for connection. An echo of the girl who once believed in a brighter tomorrow. Every day is a battle to define herself, not by the shadow of her past, but as a survivor looking to reclaim her voice. That's melodramatic.
yeah, it is. A little bit. Shall we do a second generation?
I think just one more and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Trinity never thought she'd end up working a minimum wage job at a rundown gas station in Liberty City just a few years ago. She was dreaming of college, hoping to escape the small town life that suffocated her. But after surviving the nightmare of being stalked by her high school ex, her plans unraveled. At first, she thought it was puppy love turned obsessive, but when he started showing up uninvited, hiding in the shadows, following her friends, her world twisted into fear and paranoia. When he was finally arrested for murder, it felt surreal. Trinity moved far away, hoping to leave memories behind, but the darkness clung to her like a shadow. Now at 25 for some reason and stuck in monotonous routine, she wears a mask of jaded cynicism. Her monotone voice often catches customers off guard as she rings up their snacks and lottery tickets. Deep down, she wrestles with trust issues and longing for companionship. It keeps her walls high. Trinity's beaten spirit whispers of dreams. What does this sentence mean? Trinity's beaten spirit whispers of dreams deferred, but every so often a flicker of hope pierces her stoic facade, teasing the possibility of a life free from fear. I like this one a lot more.
Okay. We'll just change the age.
Yeah.
I'll send that over to you. Then you can, let's see, 20. Well, it is very specific with the age both times. It's really weird. It's very weird. Okay. All right, nice. Who is next? It was Ane. It was Jacob. Ane, Jacob, and then I think Nina sent it next. All right, Lucas Roth. Interesting.
It could be like, this is not German, it is Lucas.
What?
The pronunciation. If I'm playing like the German who's like, this is not my name, you're not pronouncing it right.
Okay. All right.
My character's just gonna mispronounce it on purpose all the time.
Is it not Lucas?
Lucas Roth.
Yes, what? The one who can pronounce it will not pronounce it right.
Yes,
right,
that's Ane pronouncing it, but Trinity will refuse.
All right. So, Nina, let's go. Read the prompt here.
I'm also pronouncing it in English just for you.
Okay.
Lucas Roth grew up in the vibrant chaos of Liberty City. Is it always in the vibrant chaos of Liberty City?
No. Ane's one was a little different. Ane said, Ane's was like, Trinity never thought she would end up in a rundown, whatever.
Yeah, but the first one
was very similar.
Yep.
Yeah. Where the skyline was both a muse and a reminder of dreams deferred. Raised by a bohemian mother who dabbled in painting and a father who vanished when money got done. This is not. Anyway, I'm reading it. Lucas learned to craft beauty from scraps. He embraced art as an escape, often sketching in the corners. It is so small, I can't read it well. Of bustling cafes. Thank you. Or hammering together sculptures from discarded electronics. He started his own IT company driven by passion but often plagued by doubt. His easygoing nature made him approachable, yet he built walls around himself, fearing betrayal after a painful breakup. His ex-girlfriend, enticed by the allure of wealth he didn't possess, left him feeling used and vulnerable. The heartbreak stung, but it also revealed the strength of his small circle of friends who rallied around him, providing laughter and distraction. Two of them became his trusted partners in the business, reinforcing his belief in loyalty over fortune. Now Lucas balances the pulse of technology with the soul of art. Behind his easygoing smile lies a man who cherishes trust and authenticity, navigating the complexities of life under the neon shadows of the city. But my father didn't run away. I mean, we can say he ran away.
We could say trust fund, baby, as a key personality trait. I think that would change the entire how this works. All right, there you go. Here's a new one.
Okay, let's see. Lucas Ross grew up in the sprawling shadows of Liberty City, surrounded by wealth but grasping for genuine connection. As a trust fund baby, he was never short on money, but the more he had, the harder it became to know who truly cared for him. He wore a mask of easygoing charm, loving the arts and crafting intricate sculptures in quiet solitude. Yet, when new people entered his life, he found it hard to let them in. His life took a sharp turn when his girlfriend, won by the allure of his family's fortune, ended their relationship. She left not just Lucas, but a giant hole in his heart, exposing the fragility of trust he had carefully built. With his world unraveling, his true friends, Jake and Mia, his business partners, now we have names, okay, rallied around him. They turned his grief into laughter, reminding him of the strengths in the bond. Now, while Lucas runs his IT company, he knows he can always count on them. Trust may not come easily for him, but in a city where loyalty feels rare, he recognizes that sometimes true wealth lies in the friendships you forge. Well, that sounds nice.
It's a very nice backstory.
Yeah, right?
There's like no pain besides this part where but I don't understand how her going after the family fortune ended the relationship, but I feel like it'd be the opposite.
We can do it that he ended it. If we can just...
Yeah. Okay.
write that.
Do you like this, or should we go another round?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. Here you go.
Not every backstory has to be dramatic.
Yeah, this is the least traumatic one I've ever seen so far, so it's pretty good. It's just like kind of like, yeah, he's. All right, you ready here, Dante?
Sure.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Ben Polinsky grew up in the bustling streets of Liberty City, where dreams often collided with harsh realities. As a child, he found solace in helping neighbors, always ready with a warm smile and a helping hand. This desire to assist others led him to become an EMT. His positivity became his trademark. Even in the darkest moments, he sought the silver lining, believing that hope could illuminate the most desperate situations. But everything changed one fateful night. Responding to a devastating car accident, Ben arrived to find chaos and heartbreak. Among the wreckage, he discovered 2 children trapped, both critically injured. Faced with an impossible choice, he had to decide whom to save. His heart shattered as he made that choice, leaving one child to die in his arms while he fought to save the other. The memory haunted him. Though he remained upbeat, Ben learned the painful truth of life, that it is sometimes cruel and unfair. Yet he resolved to honor the lost child by spreading hope wherever he went. Every day on the streets, he wore his smile like armor, a beacon of light in a city that often forgets how to shine. I like it. The only thing I would change is like leaving one child to die in his arms while he fought to save the other. Like, I don't feel like him like holding a kid and like trying to like save the other one.
No, I mean it's not like really like it's more like the child died in his arms, not like he's just carrying around a dead child around him.
No, I know, but it's like the point is like he arrived there and he has to like make a quick choice, so like he needs to save one. So it's not like, he can take one, like wait for him to die so the kid doesn't die alone and then just go save the other. The point was like, he just had to make a choice. While that one kid died, somewhere to the side, he was like saving the second kid or, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Do you want to regenerate or do you want to keep this?
No, that's good.
Okay.
Just like change that part of the sentence where the kid died in his arms.
Yep. All right, I'll send it over to you and you can change it. All right.
All right.
Okay, now that the screen share is done, we have your backstories, we have your appearance. We are going to get into backstory a little bit more, of course, but it's going to now be in game. So we are going to switch over to roleplay. But before we do, I do want to see if any of you have any questions. Do you have any, I guess, comments, anything you would like to know, whatever.
I mean, how far should we make the character sheet? Because I stopped at choose.
You will.
What kind of choose the clan and afterwards
you will
everything.
be able to choose all of that as normal. There will not be any restrictions except for the fact of let's stay away from anarchs and sabbats. All right, let's just stick with the main clans.
Yeah, I have done everything except like
the thing about
that
anarchs
has to do with vampires.
Like anarchs can also work with Camarilla. They're just more like doing their own thing. While Sabbat, they're literally like the bad guys. To like the point is like the Masquerade, right? both like Camarilla and Anarchs like respect Masquerade because they know it's necessary, while Sabat they like don't like the Masquerade because like they're the
Yeah,
one, like they're
still,
like we're the
Anarchs are not really part of the core character creation, right? Like that, it is the it is the clans, right? It's like almost like think of them as the original races for D&D 5e. Of course, we can always supplement them with these more exotic, out of the ordinary races, but I'm saying let's just stick with the Camarilla as your powers, because it's not, your clan isn't going to really be like you are part of that clan. We'll get into that a little bit more as we play, but it's more about what your abilities are shaped out of right now. For right now, that's the biggest part of it. You're not starting in a clan, so therefore it doesn't matter if you are Anarch or not at that point.
No, I get that. I'm just saying like you're basically saying like we can be Bruja or Gangrel, but like we can be like Anarchs.
Yes.
We're gonna be part of the Camarilla.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm good with that.
All right. Any other questions before we get into the role-playing part?
I'm just trying to figure out how to add the disciplines to the sheet.
Oh,
If you scroll down,
should we just fill up the sheet now then?
You definitely
and
can.
if you like scroll down on the front page, there's like discipline, and there's like a plus next to it.
Yeah, but I don't really know the correct way to fill it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
What discipline do you need?
So I picked Auspex.
Alright, that's a good one. Okay, so that is mental for the type.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, wait, aspects. I was looking at it. Yeah, it is a mental one. Masquerade threat low. And blood resonance. I'll just copy paste this to you.
Okay. No, if it's in the what's his face
The core book.
Yeah, I can. It's fine. But thank you. I appreciate it. I just for some reason all the words confused my brain.
Okay.
Alright, it's page 250, and you have to scroll down one page to get like type, masquerade, threat, and so on.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Let's start.
Oh my fucking god, that scared me so much right now.
Yeah, that's the ambience here. So
Yeah.
we are going to start, and from now on, I think you guys know enough to start to role play as your characters. All right, so we find ourselves and in a courtroom. The camera pans across a dimly lit courtroom, a small but sterile room with polished wood and cold steel. The faint hum of air conditioning is the only sound, aside from the ticking clock on the wall and the also ambience of the room of the city of Liberty City outside the window. You are in southern, I believe Alderae is the name. You can actually find it on the map, as if you open the map up at the southern tip of the middle island, it's called the Civil Center. You are at City Hall, and here we hear a gavel ping, 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 banging sharply as you see an imposing figure of Judge Harper Chu sitting back behind the bench, her eyes sharp as daggers as they sweep over the defendants, which is you. All right, so here's the first. Everyone here has gained 1 XP for showing up today. However, one person, whoever wants to volunteer, can earn an extra XP for describing each one of the characters, each one of the NPCs in their character's point of view. So we're gonna call this in our this campaign the lens. or the character lens, where I'm going to ask you to describe certain situations or feelings or emotions or characters or anything in the lens of your character. And so who would like to describe our Judge Harper Chu in their character lens?
All right. I think Ben sees her like what's the word, I'm blanking on the term, like a stand-up person, like a symbol of justice, like uncorruptible, like she will like do what is just, punish the guilty, set free the innocent.
What about the appearance? Her appearance.
Blonde Asian.
Okay. Anyone else want to volunteer? I'll give the XP to the best one. No? All right. So
I can try if I'm understanding correctly. Trinity will look at her and see a tool of the system to keep us down and control our lives.
What does Judge Harper Chu look like to
She
Trinity?
looks like, so Trinity looking at her.
An example would be like a motherly figure, kind,
I
or
see.
like or bitch, or somebody who judges her, like
She sees her. What's the word I'm looking for? Snob.
kind of like an elitist.
Yeah, basically like looking down on anyone that's not of the right status.
Okay, I'll give both Trinity and Ben XP. The room is
I would like to
tense.
change my answer.
Yep.
For like the appearance.
Sure.
Like I think Ben sees her kind of like my brain's not working today. It's like a worried mother, but that kind of like knows she has to like punish her kids. She doesn't want to do it, but she knows she has to.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Are we looking at the same judge, dude?
Okay. And I think you already see like where we're going with this type of character lens. So, XP for both of you. The judge she does have blonde hair. She is a older Asian woman with bright red lipsticks, but it's how she's looking at you. I think Trinity said it right. She does look at you with this like look of like understanding, empathy, or sympathy perhaps, but also like disappointment. Like you should be better than this. And I think that's where like that motherly gaze comes from as well, from Dante, from your character Ben, where it's like I assume Ben has felt that from someone of his parents, where it's like there's this carefulness, there's this caringness, but there's also this judgingness, which in some people's eyes, like Trinity's, is just they're being a snob. Okay. Judge Harper Chu kind of, after banging the gavel, says, "We are here to deliberate the fate of the accused. Due to the International Prisoner Exchange Program, your futures rest on the decisions made here today. This court is convened under special circumstances, and your testimonies will determine whether you serve time in a Liberty City prison or beyond the borders. The judge gestures towards Leah Bonar, who stands beside her desk, stone face. Her sharp suit, perfectly pressed, reflects her reputation. A prosecutor who knows no mercy in her pursuit of justice. Her cold gaze never wavers as she prepares to begin. And we have here Leah Bonar. Will anyone like to try to give me a character lens on Leah? No? All right, so Leah is... What's up?
I was just about to ask, is Leah like our accuser? Or?
She's a prosecutor. So prosecutors
Prosecutor.
are the ones who are trying to prove your guilt.
Right.
Yep. So
Yeah.
Leah looks pretty stern, light-skinned female, probably like in her mid-30s, right? Like in the peak of her career, really, to be honest. No nonsense look. You know, she's just no nonsense, straight to the point. As soon as the judge passes it over to Leah, she goes, Your Honor, today we have 4 individuals here who have chosen to face the law. Each has made a choice, and each has now a choice to make. Seek redemption and show genuine remorse, or continue down a path that only leads to darkness, Your Honor. The camera then pans over to the 4 defendants, each one of you seated at one of a separate bench. Your faces a mix of fear, defiance, desperation. Some of you are likely innocent, swept up in the ruthless crackdown that has filled Liberty City's jail to bursting. But the others, maybe you guys are guilty with the blood on your hands. The judge says, One by one, the defendants will come forward. The law has little room for leniency, but your words may yet influence your fate. Let's begin. And then she looks over to your public defender. One Nazir Engren. All right, so not Nazir, Nihir, Nehir, Exon. Nihir is a much older gentleman, much older than Leah, and he is wearing like this incredibly tacky lime green suit. But the first things you notice is his crazy looking eyebrows, his bug-eyed expression, but with these like really piercing blue eye, like light blue eyes, and his salt pepper hair. He looks to be like a man pushing his 50s. And every time you look at him, he just looks like he's surprised looking at you. And here, you know, the judge Harper Chu goes over to passes over to Nihir, who says, Your Honor, it is my pleasure being here. You look as beautiful as always, for Your Honor. And then like both Leah and Judge Harper Chu like kind of shoot a look at Nihir after his comment. Not that I'm saying that you would ever look not beautiful. You just always look beautiful. Every time I see you, you look more beautiful. Every time. And Leah, congratulations. They just passed that law. The homosexual law that you probably enjoy. And then like it's just his banter is incredibly, how do you say, inappropriate and cringeworthy, where both the judge and the persecutor are just like, but you can see like this exasperation as if like they have went up against Nihir many times in the past, and have, just experienced this. Judge Harper Chu eventually cuts him off. Nihir, please stick to your responsibilities as a councilman, and bring up your defenders one by one. They should know what's about to happen, so please inform them of their rights, and let's get this started, please. And so Nihir looks over to you guys. So I am here today to defend you. What we're going to do is one by one, you will be called to the stand. You'll testify. We will go over all the laws that you have broken and are guilty of. And hopefully we'll just get you off with a light sentence. Just, say sorry. Do your best. I believe in you. But before we begin, raise your hand if you did not commit the crime that you are being charged with.
I raise my hand.
I raise my hand.
What would that help us if we?
Okay, so we have. Well, you definitely did. He points over at what's your name? What's your character's name, Jacob? Werner.
Werner Hodges.
He points over at Werner. It's like, you definitely committed your crime. Trinity.
What makes you say that?
Yeah. Yeah, I could tell by looking at you. You're gonna lose that. And you look
That's
like
prejudice, and I won't stand for it.
You look, points to Trinity. You look like you're an upstart. I'm very disappointed that you decided to break the law. Anyways, he turns over to the judge. I think we're ready to begin.
Objection.
We're all ready to start. So, Judge Harper True just kind of furrows her brows. You can see Leah is scratching her head. She's like confused, and the judge says, "Fine. Can we bring in the first defendant?" And this is where we are going to roll a quick initiative. So initiative isn't a thing in Vampire the Masquerade, but it is in this campaign. We will be rolling initiative to see who acts first. And it's not always the players who are going to act first. In this case, you guys are going to roll an initiative just to see what the turn order of the trial will be. So go ahead and roll me a dexterity check plus a wits. That is going to be initiative. Dex plus wits. Now, this could change depending on the situation. So it's not always going to be Dex or wits, but most of the time.
No difficulty, what?
No difficulty. We just want to see how many successes.
We don't put like 0 difficulty in, or
Sure.
okay.
For some reason it didn't. Whoa.
So Werner Hodges has 2 successes. Ben Polinsky. Wow, this would have been a really bad roll if it was like a normal roll, dude.
Yeah.
That was been super bad. Lucas.
Well,
is
sorry, I'm
second.
just figuring out how to do this.
You
Sure.
just click on it and then it says second dice pool. Then you click on dexterity, then it says second dice pool.
Oh,
you choose wits.
the pop up didn't. It was hidden.
Yeah, it does
okay.
that. It does that. Wow. Your dexterity and wits, guys, are really, really. some of you
Sorry, what
guys-
difficulty?
0.
Mine's good.
Yeah, yours is good. Yours actually, Lucas is not Lucas.
I mean, I have my stuff in
Oh.
other attributes.
But Werner, you get beaten up by Trinity, who got like a crit as well. So we have 2 crits. It is 2 crits, right? Yeah. So we have
What?
Judge Harper Chu. We have
One
Leah
crit,
Bonar looking down at her file, and she's like, "The state would like to call Trinity to the stand, please." She seems already done with this.
The blue is a crit. The green is just a normal success.
No, how crits work is you need 2 crits for the crit to work, right? So those are
Yeah,
both.
then there's no crit because there was only 110.
Yeah, why is that? Oh, so it's only 3 successes, no crits.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Okay.
how does Trinity walk up to the stand?
think she just like she looks kind of petulant.
Okay. Trinity, you take your seat. You see the sharp eyes of Judge Harper Chu kind of looking down at you, and this condescending looking down feeling only gets worse the closer you are to her, because she's now actually much higher up than you in actual real life. And so she's like looking actually literally down on you. And you also look across the defendants who look like a bunch of guilty folks. And then you see Leah Bonar, who's drilling straight into you. She says, "State your name for the record."
Trinity.
She rolls her eyes. "Your full name, please."
Yeah, Trinity.
What is this, the Matrix? You don't have a last name, Trinity? A surname?
Yeah, I know what it means. Fine. You just give me a sec to actually think of a last name.
Oh, well, you realize you're in court.
No, I'm saying that out of character.
I know.
Maybe you're like Cher. You just don't have a last name.
I think Cher legally has a last name, doesn't she?
Prove it.
I guess not.
My brain isn't working at all. Let's just call her Fisher. Trinity Fisher.
Trinity Fisher. Okay. Trinity Fisher, you are charged with, and now we're going to roll a d10. How this is going to work is the d10 has the crime that you are being charged with.
No, we don't get to choose our own.
You do get to choose if you roll a 10. If you roll a 1, you roll 2 more times and you get both.
Oh.
So, let me get a d10 roll here, Trinity.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
I clicked it.
So,
is it rolling? Oh,
yes, you rolled a 1. That means you roll 2d10 now, and you are now accused of both of those crimes. 5 is smuggling, 7 is extortion. All right. So, Leah Bonar looks at you. Trinity Fisher, you are charged with first count of smuggling and the second count of extortion. And you face up to roll a d100. Oh, no,
I bet
roll
this
d-
is how they actually. That's how they actually do it in America.
Yes.
Like they roll the dice behind the screen.
You face up to 22 years in a high security prison. Do you wish to make a statement?
What did I smuggle, and who did I extort?
Well, it says here you smuggled a gallon of, and I'll leave it up to, let's see, Nina. What did Trinity Fisher smuggle? A gallon of what?
A gallon of liquid ecstasy.
Liquid ecstasy.
Does that even exist?
A entire gallon jug of liquid ecstasy, 100 times more potent than the pill form, Your Honor. It is liquid, so they drop it into their eyes. They drink it, but that will kill somebody. It has increased overdose.
Trinity is like outlet. Is there like even such a thing as liquid ecstasy?
You should know.
Like, Your
You're
Honor, I think
smuggling
that's
it
made up.
into Liberty City.
From what?
And you have another count of extortion where you went around extorting money from Jacob. Not Jacob, but Jacob. Tell us what Trinity went around extorting.
Sorry, I was a bit out of it. I'm still on the character sheet. Could you pick
All right,
someone
Dante.
else?
Keanu Reeves.
And you are guilty of extorting money from our beloved actor here in Liberty City, who actually, mind I remind you judge, because there is no this is a closed door court. Mind I remind you, judge, that Keanu Reeves does take residence here in Liberty City. So then the fact that this
Shut up,
person
he does.
I don't know why you. Yes, you should know, because you planned a hit on his residence, and made out with $25,000 in cash. So, therefore, I ask you, Trinity Fisher, when the cops picked you up 2 nights ago, right out in front of your apartment, and they found several vials of this liquid ecstasy, and several missing piece of jewelry from Keanu Reeves' own residence, and they took you up to your apartment, and they found more of the same stuff inside your apartment. What was going through your head? What was the time when you realized that this game, this facade, is all up?
Honestly, I expected someone to come out and be like, "Hey, it's candid camera," you know?
So you are continuing to deny these
I mean, you can
allegations.
check
Even
the gas station security.
we have, and unfortunately, you weren't at your place of work. The manager told us that it was your quote unquote time off, and he couldn't quote unquote legally make you work quote unquote more than 60 hours a week, quote unquote.
You look really funny when you say that, quote unquote, quote unquote, quote unquote. Can you say that 5 times really fast?
Judge Harper Chu, let's let the court record the defendant's lack of remorse and, well, outright rebellion of the procedures. Thank you. I am going to rest my case. Leah Bonar sits down. This is when your public defender, Nihir, comes up. All right. Okay. Trinity, you didn't commit this crime, right? That's what you're saying?
Well, yeah. I didn't even know Keanu Reeves was in the city.
Yep. You didn't know it was Keanu. And let the record show that Trinity Fisher has said that she did not know that it was Keanu Reeves' residence when she and her friends broke in and stole his jewelry. We should consider that fact. We should consider the fact that she didn't know it was Keanu Reeves' home. Because, Trinity Fisher, do you like the Matrix movies?
I mean, I'm more of a John Wick person, you know?
You like John Wick as well? Yes? Are you a fan of are you a fan of Keanu Reeves is my question.
Well, duh.
Well,
When did John Wick release?
John Wick the prequel released it was a sensation in 2008. It just came out. Keanu Reeves. And so would you willingly break into and rob an actor's home that you are a fan of?
Well, oops. I have knowledge of the future. It's my
No.
powers.
That's John Wick in the real world. John Wick came out 6 years prior in this world. Okay. Would you willingly, if you knew it was Keanu Reeves' home, would you have done the crime?
No.
Your Honor, there is remorse right there. If Trinity did not want to rob and extort money from Keanu Reeves, it just so happened that Keanu Reeves was the victim of this terrible crime that Trinity Fisher committed. Trinity, about the smuggling.
Can I get a new defendant?
I'm the
What do
best
you call
public
them?
defender ever in all of Liberty City. So, you got the best. Trinity Fisher, about the liquid ecstasy. You look pretty young. How old are you?
What do you want to know?
It's his court, so you kind of are obligated to answer my questions, unless you would like to take the fifth.
Aren't you my lawyer?
I am your lawyer. I'm trying to get you out of here.
And it really doesn't sound like it. Is she paying you? Wait, are you seeing her? I bet you're seeing her.
What a vivid imagination on my defendant. Your Honor, let the record show that my defendant here could be doing more with her life than
I
working
plead
at a...
insanity.
That is not allowed, Your Honor. Objection. We did not have enough psychiatric evaluations for my defendant to plead insanity. So unfortunately,
What?
that is going to be pulled back, Your Honor. That the defendant does not represent themselves. I'm still representing them. Trinity, I'm gonna get you off this stage. I'm gonna get you off this, bench here really quickly.
Down with the fascists.
Just really quickly. You're facing 22 years in jail. I think you're being a
Yeah, you
little
already decided that before you brought me in here, so whatever I say doesn't really matter.
If you show a
know.
little remorse, Trinity, and say you're sorry for doing these crimes, we can work out a deal.
I'm so sorry I wasn't guilty of these crimes.
Yikes. Well, the defendant rests his case, Your Honor. Judge Harper Chu just kind of looks down at you, Trinity, and she shakes her head. Wasted potential, I see. Let's call up the next defendant.
You don't know that. You don't know if this is my full potential.
Well, you'll be spending 22 plus years in jail, so guilty. Next. And Leah Boner kind of the bailiff escorts you, Trinity Fisher, off the stand back to your bench. Nahir gives you a thumbs up. He's like,
Judge Judy would have been on my side.
the Judge Harper Chu says, bailiff, if the defendant speaks out of line again, you have my permission to gag. Okay, moving forward. Who is next? Leah kind of Bonner looks around, says, Judge Harper Chu, our next defendant looks like he should be guilty. We have on stage, we have to the testimony bench a Werner Hodges. Mr. Hodges, please.
Gets up, swaggers onto the stage. Let's get this shit over with.
Please state your name for the record, Mr. Hodges.
Werner Hodges, Your Honor.
And Werner Hodges, you are being charged with first degree, roll a d10. It wouldn't make sense if it's first degree anything else besides
Fraud.
murder. Yeah, first degree fraud. First degree assault. Premeditated assault is pretty much what we're saying. You were planning to aggravated assault, battery, all of that. And you know what? Let's just toss in a resisting arrest as well. You face up to currently roll D100. 70 years in prison.
Damn.
70 years in a high security prison. Do you wish to express your remorse and guilt for this atrocious action you committed?
No, Your Honor, because I'm not guilty of the crime stated.
Let it be shown to the court and to the record that the defendant refused to show remorse and and any empathy to the victims of his atrocious crimes. Mr. Hodges, please, then, by all means, tell us what you are guilty of.
I'm guilty of self-defense, I suppose.
Self-defense. Tell us in your words the several elementary school children that were laid broken and battered. You were what type of danger were you defending yourself against? Two elementary school students.
Your Honor, they had knives. They were running around with them like fucking crazy.
Dante,
Someone had to show them that that's not something you do. You wouldn't run around with a knife in your hand, would you?
Let the record show that Dante, mute yourself.
Oh wait, why?
It's because like there's sounds coming from your mic.
Sorry.
Or pull it back. So you're telling me that these elementary school students were running with knives,
Correct.
and these knives, why were they? What was the situation where they were running with knives? What were you doing at the school, in the playground, during school hours, when you had no business being around that area to begin with? What was your business there at the
I was picking up my little brother.
your little brother? Let the record show that the defendant, on record, on file, has no record of having a little brother. So
Not my blood brother, my brother in spirit.
your brother in spirit. I see. Okay, so tell me, at one point, did you thought that taking it upon yourself to remove the knives and break several fingers of these elementary school kids, it was the proper way to handle the situation, even if they had knives?
Probably not, Your Honor.
What? I asked, in which situations would you think that's okay to break several arms and fingers of elementary school children, even if they possess knives on them?
You asked me if it was proper conduct to break their fingers. I said it was probably not.
It's probably not. Oh, so you are admitting that it was not a good decision on your part to break the arms and bones and fingers of those.
Correct, Your Honor. I should have shown more self-restraint when disciplining the children.
More restraint. So let the record show that the defendant is showing a little bit of remorse in the fact that they went a little overboard. But you should understand, defendant, that you shouldn't discipline any children that doesn't belong to you, or should be in the school proper. What is your daytime occupation, Mr. Hodges?
I am currently unemployed.
Unemployed. So you're not employed by the school at all?
No, as I said, I was picking up my little brother.
Your spirit brother. And what is the name of your spirit brother? What grade is what grade is he in?
2 seconds, I gotta think of a name.
Let the record show that the
Gregory Truman.
What was it?
Gregory Truman.
Okay, let the record show that the defendant thought for a second and said, "Wait for."
That was out of character, by the way.
There is no out of character. So,
okay.
So it says, "Wait for 2 seconds. I have to think of something." And what was the name you gave us?
Gregory Truman.
Gregory Truman. Yes, fantastic. And what is the name of the school that he goes to, and what grade is he in?
Elementary. Not fucking school's name. I got fucking address.
Okay, so let the record state that he said elementary. I don't know what the school's name is. It just has the address. The prosecution rests the case. Sits back down. And here comes up. Wow. Vernon? Vernon is your name? Right? Vernon? Is that your name? What's your name again?
Werner.
Werner. I think it all started. Let me paint you a portrait of everyone. Judge Harper Chu. You look sexy, by the way. Let me paint you this
Objection, Your Honor. You do not look sexy.
Harper Chu bangs on the gavel. Order in my court. None of this sexy talk. I definitely do look sexy in my judge robes, though. She nods to Nahir to continue. The Werner's story started with his birth and the fact that he is named Werner. I think it's very evident that having a name such as Werner has built up a lot of bitterness and anger towards the world. And how does he release this anger? Well, he breaks fingers. He breaks bones. I think the issue with my defendant is that he is not discriminatory. He doesn't see age or sex or color. He breaks bones indiscriminately. Isn't that right, Werner?
Are you telling me you want me to break your bones?
No, I'm saying you would break anyone's bones.
They piss me off.
If they piss you off, let the record state that if someone pisses off Werner, he will break their bones. So let me ask you, Judge, is it his fault that these elementary school kids pissed him off? Let me ask you, Werner, is it your fault that these elementary school kids pissed you off?
Oh, they didn't piss me off. They just misbehaved.
Let the record state that these elementary school kids did not even trigger the thing that he said was the thing that would make him break people's bones. It was probably like a level above that, where they just were misbehaving and running around with knives. In fact, you can think of our Werner Hodges as almost as a hero for bad people. Now, Werner, when did the abuse start to happen? When you were young?
Your Honor, just fucking throw me in jail.
Here just shrugs. You heard him. The defense rests, Your Honor. And Judge Harper Chu looks down at you, Werner, and says, for a man who looks as good as you, you have truly squandered your possessions, your potential. Knocks on the gavel. Dun, dun, dun. I hereby sentence you 70 full years, no probation, no parole, in the International Prison Exchange Program. The bailiff, and then you are escorted to your bench. The next person to go up to the table is Lucas Roth. You are escorted to the testimony seat. And Leah looks at you. Please state your name for the record. Hello.
Good.
Nina, that's you.
I said I was muted, I'm sorry. I look up at her. Lucas was.
And are you the Roth of the trust fund Roth? Rich and famous Roths?
I wouldn't exactly call myself trust fund because the money that I made by myself.
That doesn't sound very...
Nepotism.
That very doesn't seem to be relevant to the case. Are you part of that Roth family?
If you have to know, yes.
I do. It's court. That's how it works. So, Mr. Lucas Roth, you admit to being part of the Roth, which also is very similar name to the Rothschilds, which is a very well-known rich family that has conspired against world governments and is secretly pulling the strings behind many of them, almost like puppets. So I just want you all to know that Lucas Roth is affiliated in some way with most likely the Illuminati. What do you have to say for yourself, Lucas?
Do you even have concrete proof that I'm affiliated with them?
Yes, most likely you are. Lucas Rothschilds. In your rich.
Most likely is not definitive proof.
Well, let me give you the evidence here. Lucas Rothschilds, you're also rich. Rothschilds. Do you see the connection there, Lucas? You have been charged with the crime of Rule D10.
That you can go in prison for rolling a D10, I did not know.
You have been charged with counterfeiting. Yes. Counterfeiting money. Counterfeiting everything. Anything. Ane, what is Lucas Roth counterfeiting?
Paintings.
Counterfeiting art. Not you have used your money, your wealth, and your connections to scam out millions of Americans with your counterfeit art. Is that not true?
I do not have a reason to scam people for money.
Your Honor, let the record state that Lucas Roth has admitted that he just did it out of fun. No reason for his actions. He just did it for Willy Gillies, for Willy Sillies. Let the record state that, show that. Mr. Roth.
Can I get another? I want to put out the same issue that the other, that the woman, what was her name? That the woman had before. I want a new lawyer.
I am not your
pay for
lawyer.
him myself.
I am your prosecutor. So my job is to prove you guilty. It is not my fault that you can't tell the difference based on the line of questioning here.
No, I want a lawyer.
No, you
That's
have a
the thing that
lawyer. That is Mr. Nihir Exon there, and this is a closed door trial. So the only folks in this trial room, courtroom today, is who you're seeing. Unfortunately, because of the great demand for public defenders that has risen in the last 10 years, we just can't afford or have the availability. Mr. Nihir is actually coming here and volunteering out of his own goodwill. So I would work with him, not against him.
So we turn to a comedic setting of courthouse.
I don't think your perspective of it being funny is accurate. There's nothing funny about this.
No, it isn't funny, but it is just like you don't even have proof that I did what you accused me of.
The counterfeit art? Yes. So when you were arrested this morning, in your bathrobes in your nice penthouse suite, we found multiple garbage bags full of art that we decided were stolen.
And you think I stole them?
Yeah, you had a lot of sculptures, paintings, and yes, we do believe, yeah, you probably stole them. And some of them might even be counterfeit. Yeah.
And where did I steal them from? Did you have any museums reporting mounts of stolen art?
the issue with that are there's so many museums in this world that we really can't know which museum you stole these art pieces from. But we probably here's the thought process here. You steal these art pieces and then you counterfeit them. Therefore, you're being charged with the counterfeiting part, but we can't actually prove the stealing part.
Yeah, did you look at the signature on the paintings too?
Yeah, surprisingly enough, they pulled up a signature in the projector, and it's your signature. Is this your signature, Mr. Lucas Roth? It's
Yes,
clearly
so
on.
did you
It's clearly from a different piece of paper. Is this your signature, Mr.
Do
Roth?
I?
Please just answer the question. Is this your signature? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Well, let the record say that this signature was found on all the counterfeit paintings in Liberty City that we have acquired.
So it didn't come to your, you didn't come to the conclusion that maybe I like to draw myself to calm down and sell the paintings as my paintings.
Who would buy an original Lucas Roth? No one. But who would buy an original Salvador with a lot of people. So therefore yes.
Why would I put my signature on counterfeit paintings? Wouldn't it be better if I just...
That's, you tell me, the ego on you. That's why we had a huge influx of people reporting this crime. So let's see. You face up to, let's see, roll D100. "42 years in high security prison. Do you wish to make a statement? I would recommend one of high remorse and guilt."
The statement I'm making is, I cannot believe that this clown house of a courtroom is actually
Judge
able
Harper
to
Chu. That's enough, Mr. Roth. I'm going to hold you in contempt of court and add 10 years to your sentence. That's 52 years of prison for you. Thank you very much. And we are going to take your bank accounts and freeze them and take the assets. Bailiff, get this piece of scum out of here. Counterfeiting art. Pah. I've heard some terrible things, but that one takes it. I would give you double if I could. Okay. Sorry, persecution. Who's next? The bailiff escorts Lucas Roth from the stand and brings up Ben Polinsky. Everyone seems to be a little bit like, I would say, Ben, you have been expressively quiet this entire time, where the outrages from your other defendants have been very loud. What does Ben do when he goes up to the stand?
He just calmly walks up and has the same smile he has like in the picture.
Okay.
And if you remember, he was the only one who didn't like say he wasn't guilty when asked.
Yes. The defendant lawyer, he didn't even go on Lucas Roth's turn. He was just on his phone. And he's like, oh, yeah. But when you go up there, Ben, Nahir takes the stand first. Leah, if you don't mind, let me question my client first. Ben, you look like a great guy. Positive. And you're the only one who didn't raise his hand when asking about guilt and innocence. Are you sorry for committing that crime of roll a d10?
1 sec. 9.
9? Did you just
9.
say? Did you just say 9?
9.
Are you Are you remorseful of committing that crime of murder? First degree murder.
No, I'm not. And
You're
if given a
not.
choice, I'd do it again.
Let the record state that he is not remorseful, and if given this chance, that you would do. Wait, what? Oh, wait, hold on.
As he says that, he looks a bit to his right and down and winks.
To the judge, or
No,
to
he looks
to
down
Leah?
to the right.
Oh,
No, he looks to his right and to his down and winks.
where is that? Where is he looking at?
Do you want to know?
The camera. It's the camera.
Nope, it's not a camera.
Oh.
Nahir is taking a bath. Everyone gasps. Mr. Polinsky, you are being charged with first-degree murder.
Homicide.
Yeah, homicide. I mean, yes, first-degree murder. And you're telling us, everyone in the court right now, that you would do it again.
Pretty much, yeah.
Why? Why did you feel like you have to murder people?
Not people, predators.
Oh.
Predators who escape the grasp of justice.
Oh, so this person you murdered, what were they guilty of?
Raping a child, Your Honor.
Raping a child. That is pretty bad stuff. That's bad stuff. All right. What about the Catholic nun that donated most of her wealth to starving children a couple of weeks back? What about her? Why did you murder her?
I don't know what you're talking about, Your Honor. I just
Okay.
murdered Daniel Shaw.
Daniel Shaw, also Sister Perline, also the mayor's assistant, Jasmine. All these people. So, can you tell us why you
I don't
decided to become a serial killer, Mr. Polinsky?
Maybe I had me confused with someone else, Your Honor.
Is it because you just don't feel remorse for any life you take?
No, just Daniel Shaw.
Okay. The defense rests, and Leah comes up. Daniel Shaw was never actually fully convicted of that terrible accusation. I should know I was the prosecution team on that trial, and he was found not guilty. What we do know
And I was the EMT who picked up the kid he raped.
What we do know is that Ben Polinsky stabbed Daniel Shaw 315 times.
You ever take a stab yet?
in an extreme, like just on the other side of the spectrum scale of anger and violence. I believe Mr. Ben Polinsky has actually exceeded the Guinness Book of World Records for most stabs on human.
I was very angry. I told you to close your eyes.
At the time, Mr. Polinsky, do you realize that you allegedly, or you cold-blooded murdered and stabbed an innocent man for 315 times?
He was not innocent.
Well, in the eyes of the law, he was.
The law got it wrong this time.
The law got it wrong. Now, what type of citizen would have such such small faith in the justice system that we all work tirelessly to make sure or uphold right to be righteous, especially judges like yourself, esteemed Judge Harper Chu? You are filth, Mr. Polinsky. The persecution rests. Judge Harper Chu is like, after reviewing the facts, I'll come up with a sentence. Roll 2d100 and add them.
Okay.
Welcome back.
2d100, you said. 95.
95 years in maximum high security prison. You will be sent to our international prisoner exchange program. This, and she boom, 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 bangs on her gavel one last time.
I raise my hand.
Not taking questions. Your time to talk and say your statement was when you were on stand. I am at for a loss of words at the disappointment that I feel for the atrocities that are happening in the streets of our city. Bailiff, get my limousine ready. Let's get the fuck out of here. And she sweeps up, gets up, and goes with the bailiff as they escort her out. More soldiers. A SWAT team comes in, fills up the room. Leah Boner just tidily gets her stuff ready, gets out of the room. Nihir Exxon looks at all of you. All right, so that went as well as I thought it'd go. As a public defender, I have a quick survey that all of you can fill out from a 1 to a 5. What is the what you would how well you think I did in helping your case? Anyone need help with what's gonna happen next? Do you have any questions on what's gonna happen next to you?
Yeah, I got a question. That court case was a fucking clown show. Like, is this some sort of human trafficking, just, under wraps, disguised as a court case? Because that's what it smells like.
No, this is
I've
how
a few court cases in my day. This was not procedure at all.
this is how Liberty City deals with the new RICO laws. Trials just take way too much time. There's too much crime on the streets.
Which I've been in a court before. It doesn't go like this. There's something's up here.
No,
It's fishy.
this is how. Well, if you are
I watched
a
a lot
blatant
of
criminally
Judge Judy,
defender,
and-
then well, Judge Judy died from assassination not too long ago, so you're not going to be watching any more of her. Yeah, so just to let you know, if you guys are, if you commit the crime, if you're arrested by the cops, we assume there's a good reason. Like, why would they arrest you? Like, it's not like they arrest anybody who off the streets.
I don't know, like police.
So-
I didn't even commit
Yeah.
that fucking crime. I just played along because it was so fucking hilarious.
Everyone, he
I
didn't
murdered
commit the
someone.
crime. He didn't commit the crime. I
Obviously
would,
not.
if only I had
Yeah,
a
look at him,
nickel.
He's totally innocent.
If only I had a nickel for every time.
Yeah, get fucking on with it. I give you a 0 out of 5, whatever.
I said 1.
By the way,
Thanks
can
for
we
your
take
attention
what-
to detail. I said 1 out of 5, sir.
I know what you said.
Hey, why?
I just put a minus in front of it.
A -0
Can
is
I
not a real
take-
number, so.
A minus
What?
5 is a real number.
Look,
Minus.
-5.
I'm not sure if this is some kind of game show or something, but I actually murdered someone. I should go to real prison, not like a game show, TV
No,
show, reality show.
you definitely are going to real prison. It's just your what you would call it, your cohorts here, the people, the filth like you. Some people just don't know how to give it up. Just give it up.
So wait, they mentioned something like an international prison exchange or whatever. Can I go to Denmark's prisons?
No,
Oh, I think that's only for him.
no,
Damn.
it's for all
Why
of
does
you.
he
All
get
of
to
you
go
are
to
going
Denmark
to the
prison?
international prison program.
Unfortunate.
I
Are
do
we?
believe, yeah, I do
Oh.
believe so. Wait, maybe not. I don't really remember what she said. You guys could be splitting up, but it's kind of like I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Italy
You're
would
also
be
gonna go,
nice.
but you're not gonna go. I don't care.
It's
Anyways,
just human trafficking, man. Don't fucking.
No, I don't think there'd be candy where we're going.
so really quickly, do you guys like my suit? What do you think about
It's a
it?
fine
Yeah,
suit.
You're wearing a suit.
Rate the suit on the stars instead of my performance. Just rate the suit instead.
Can we go to
You
prison
ain't
now?
tricking me like that.
It doesn't really fit your skin tone.
I
Well, your
plead the
face
fifth.
doesn't fit your skin tone. And here Exxon just smiles. I'm just joking. Anyways, well, it was a pleasure defending you all. I think you are all wonderful
Don't
people.
think there was-
Good luck in prison for a long, very, 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 very long time. I hope you rot. And then he packs up his stuff and marches off. That's when the SWAT team comes, collects you, and you are brought out of the court. It's like daylight, so the sunlight like kind of shines right in your eyes, and you guys are almost blindsided by a group of paparazzi. Here are all of you outside of the civil center in lower, I believe the neighborhood is called Alderney, Lower Alderney, where there's a lot of skyscrapers here. Wall Street lives nearby, not too far, along with a bunch of other residential areas. At least here, though, it's less congested because it is a civil area for government buildings. So generally, you don't want to be here unless you're in trouble or working. So, as you guys, I didn't realize this, but there is like a person standing on top of the building here. I wonder what they're doing. Maybe cleaning windows or something. But as you guys have come out the front entrance of the city hall, of the courtroom, you hear the flashing of paparazzi's lights going out. Like those old-timey like explosion lights. And then like the clicking of shutters of the new modern cameras. People have like these really bulky news reporter cameras. Reporters look as tacky as Nihir does. And there is a small crowd. And they just want to know, they're going to ask, the defendant some questions, mostly about the trial process and the state of Liberty City in their eyes. So really quickly, how did I think about this? I would like you guys all to give me a question. So give me a question that you would like to be asked by a news reporter and then the answer. So write down a question that you would want to get asked by a news reporter. And write that to me and send that to me on Discord, not on Roll20.
On Roll20.
How do you do like whisper rolls?
You know, it doesn't be whispering. It's fine. So, as the cameras are clicking, one of the reporters wipes like his brows up, and one of the reporters wipes his brows, and he shoves a dirty microphone up into your face, Trinity, and says, how do you feel about the verdict?
Well, I mean, it's bullshit. But, like, what else can you expect by a government run by fascist pigs?
Okay. And then, thank you for your time. This is Ron Johnson at Ron Johnson News. Tune in for more Ron
totally
Johnson.
anarch energy.
It's not intentional. I'm actually channeling a very specific character.
This like dark-skinned lady, bright red suit, looks great, middle-aged, runs up to you, Ben Polinsky. Mr. Polinsky, do you see yourself as a hero for killing Daniel Shaw, a alleged rapist but turned innocent saint?
No, I just see myself as a garbage man taking out the trash.
You heard it here, folks. He is nothing better than a garbage man. This is Melissa Ronda at Ronda News. Okay. Werner,
Congressman is an honorable profession. Don't be like that.
Hey, you know, I'm not. That's not my personal opinion. So,
I wasn't talking to you.
An older gentleman, like with like khaki pants, polo shirt, walks up. Mr. Hodges, what do you think about the International Prisoner Exchange Program?
Well, given what I saw in the court case here, absolute clown show. I think that the International Prisoner Exchange Program is simply a front for some sort of human trafficking ring that we are now being sent into.
The guy does like the cut motion, the camera turns off, and they both rush away quickly, leaving you as quickly as they came up to you. Another camera crew, 5 reporters, all huddle around Lucas Roth. And you hear mentions of the Rothschilds. You hear mentions of the Roth, like the planet Roth, or whatever. And just and questions about your father and your unknown lovers in the city and all these other things. But one question pierces out and said, and you hear this lady says, like, what's going to happen? What will happen to the Roth Company now?
I didn't build it up alone. We were 3 people, and the other 2 can lead it alone too.
You heard it all here, folks. Roth shares will be tanking soon as the CEO of Roth IT is stepping down and his 2 incompetent officers are taking over. This is Jennifer Lawrence's news at Get Down with Jen every morning.
This city.
Oh, man, you know, this type of news sells. And as the cameras turn off, I'm sorry, Mr. Roth, but you know how it is. Media is entertainment. News is entertainment, just like entertainment. You can quote me on that. And then she walks off. You guys are taken from the chaotic, like, things. More questions thrown at you. You guys are one of the first people to get sent to this international prisoner exchange program. You do hear one person voice a question that gets drowned out pretty quickly. He's like, how does this international prison exchange program work? But it seems to be drowned out by the noise. And sooner or later,
he gets it.
you see a few cops walk up to him and put him in handcuffs and lead him into the courtroom that you have just come out
He's
of.
gonna find
This
out
is
soon.
1984. Jesus Christ.
Human
this is-
trafficking.
This
I
is
fucking
2008. 10 years later, after one of the biggest crime waves hit Liberty City, all of you are escorted from the civil center to the ferry docks, like right nearby, and you are being ushered onto this ferry boat. So I'm going to excitedly present to all of you the map that we will be working out of. It is big, but let me show you a couple of cool things here. This pin right here that I just zoomed everyone to is where you guys are currently located. You are being taken to the ferry port that is around here. The beauty of this is you can annotate whatever you want here, draw whatever you'd like, make any notes. This is now your map, but I do want to show you this little sweet little feature here that lets you that will, like, whenever you guys want, we can switch to a more detailed view with buildings and individual markings, much more detailed in terms of like what's apparent or what's going to be apparently at that location. and then we'll always. But since this is so much information at once, and it's over the overload most of the times, we'll keep it at this view until we need more detail. But
Like dark mode, light mode.
yeah, like dark mode, light mode, exactly. Now, as you all are escorted to the ferry docks, have also been changed into prisoner attire. Your gloves, your canes, your earrings, your piercings, all taken away from you. Your personal possessions all stripped away
Then my
from
2
you.
chains.
They let you keep your 2 chains.
Dope.
They're like, hey,
He's gonna strangle somebody with those, by the way.
and one of the cops looks at you, is like, are you an idiot? You think that a gold chain can strangle this thick ass neck? Nah, bro. No.
No,
wanna
not
try?
him. He's gonna strangle somebody else.
Nah, bro. If you get strangled out by a gold chain, you probably deserve it.
Do you want to come? We can try it.
I mean,
What?
gold
Did
is
you? Is that a
strong.
threat? Is that a fucking threat? Roll a. How do you convince somebody now? Because you might be able to talk like that to a lawyer, but you're definitely not going to talk like that to a police officer.
Or based off charisma as the main attribute.
Yeah, I would say let's get
etiquette or
let's get a charisma and.
persuasion.
What are you saying,
etiquette.
Nina? Are you gonna try to diffuse this? How do you respond to that?
It's Wait, what did he say?
Well, you said you want to come back here and we can try it out, and he said, pretty much, what the fuck? I'm about to he took that. He's like, are you threatening me? Are you kidding me right now, bro? Do you even lift?
I just wanted to check out if your statement is true.
Let's get a charisma. Persuasion.
Charisma. Oh,
The difficulty,
Persuasion,
the difficulty here is gonna be 3.
persuasion, charisma.
Because I mean, whenever you're talking about some of these cops have really high egos. Wow. Fuck. Cop looks at you and says, "Oh, all right, then we're cool. Get in the car." And you get in the van. You get taken to the ferry. They put you on the boat, and like the foghorn, the ferry begins to roll out. Before you guys are taken down into the hold where the cells might be, you do see one final glance of Lady Liberty, the Statue of Happiness, shining in all brightness. But you don't get a good view. You see the backside, where you also see somebody has graffitied a large handprint on the side of her buttocks.
That was me.
That was you? You did that?
Yeah, I did that.
Well, and it's like 40 feet in the air too. Like the Statue of Happiness is pretty large.
I have a specialty in parkour.
All right. And as you guys are taken to the bottom hold, I am now going to bring you to your cell. This is the later half of the session now, where what we're going to be doing is essentially you guys are going to be locked in a cell together, and we'll see what happens from there. So,
Is
So
there
you
no
guys in for-
differentiation between like female prison and male prison here?
What the fuck do you think this is?
You have no
Some
idea.
fancy fucking establishment. Of course, they don't give a shit about that.
A couple of years ago, a movie came out called Idiocracy. You guys see it?
No.
Nah.
I feel like I'm living it.
Right, what's about?
From which point of view?
Well, basically, this guy frees himself for, I don't know, like 100 years, and when he like unfreezes himself, and keep in mind, he's just like an average Joe. But by the time he unfreezes, he is literally the smartest man alive. Everybody else is just an idiot, running the country and all that.
Right. And you feel like the smart guy here?
No, I feel like the average guy who just woke up in a world full of idiots. I'm
You
not
call me an
referring to you.
idiot?
No, I'm not referring to you. I'm referring to that trial we just had.
Ah, yeah. As I said before, man, it's just a cover for human trafficking. We're gonna get sent off somewhere.
Or we're going to be killed. And our organs are sold.
Oh, that's true.
Could be.
I'm part of the whole human trafficking ring, though.
You know what the weird part is? I got arrested for having weed.
How many years did you get?
22, but like that's not the crimes I was convicted for. Like, what the hell is going on?
Idiocracy.
No, you. It's just a car.
Meh.
Like, you saw that guy that they just brought in for the hell of it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the guy that, like, I bought milk from the other week, but I could be wrong.
Huh. I thought, I would know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he works at this little store around the corner from where I live.
Right.
That weird lawyer guy?
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't a lawyer. I mean, obviously, like, I know more about courts than he did. And, like, I just watched a lot of Judge Judy when I was a kid.
Right. What about you, Fancy Pants? What is your name? Like, Rolf or something?
I
How
think
the fuck
you
do you
could
end up
call
here?
me by my first name. I think we're gonna spend a lot of time here. Just call me Lucas.
Alright, Lucas. How the fuck do you end up here? I understand that these two and me, like, we're average Joes, but you're some sort of rich kid, yes?
I don't know if we're getting our own room.
They put me in for paintings.
Yeah, I heard the case, but like, what? How did you get dragged in the first place? I mean, like, obviously the cold case just fucking made up, but like, how did they get you? How did they capture you?
Oh, I was just chilling at my home, getting ready for the day, and all of a sudden they stand in my in my house.
They just bust down the
Was
door?
I was in a bathrobe. I wouldn't be in a bathrobe if I opened my door to people.
Right, see, like, okay. I figured you'd probably have some sort of like security door or some shit. Did you
Were you
piss someone
smoking a
off?
cigar?
I don't have security doors everywhere. My
Huh.
pool
That's
doesn't have
lame.
a security door. At least I have a pool. I can't tell if you have one.
That's the ocean.
I'll ask him later.
So, like, why are you rich?
I have my own company. Even though
Okay.
everyone thinks I have the money from my parents, which I don't.
Nepotism.
Yeah, sure, you made it all yourself. Yeah, gotcha.
Nice. So where'd you get the money to start a
This-
company?
We were 3 people who started to build the company.
But
I
where'd you
didn't-
get your
it did-
share?
I paid it back over the years.
To your parents?
I did pay it back over the years. It was a loan.
Hmm.
Nepotism.
It still was a loan with less interest than a bank, but it was still a loan.
And it's still nepotism.
Yeah, but you see, money is not everything. Do you think the money can buy me out of here?
Probably.
More than
enough
money,
of it.
probably, yeah.
I
So
just
what-
go to
what
the
was your
door.
income?
Tell you what, you give me a share of the pie, I'm down for a jailbreak.
I don't think we're going to jail or prison.
Oh, of course not, but you know what I mean. Like, break the fuck out of here, get free.
I'll hold down whoever's legs, and then one of you big tough guys just strangle them to death. Does that sound good?
I probably shouldn't be holding down people, and most of the time you probably want to just run, you know? If you spend time to hold down someone, that means the other guards can, like, catch up to you.
Oh, that's lame.
No, I can't strangle them. My chain will break.
What about your big old hands? Those big old man stabbing hands.
Well, I only killed one guy so far. That guy deserved it. I'm
I
not
do
sure if
have
these people deserve it.
I do have another question for you. Who were you talking to in court?
To the lawyer? To the judge?
Oh no, you kept looking elsewhere.
Ooh, this will have to be a contested roll. I'm sorry. Are you hiding it first of all, really quickly? Did you hide that?
I'm not sure if he's like hiding it, but he's not being like obvious about it.
Okay, so let's put the difficulty as 2, and then let me get a for Lucas. Let me get a, I would say, wits
Mm-hmm.
and science. No, wits and insight.
He's an alien.
Wits and insight.
Yeah.
And this is a 2.
Or no, sorry, wits and awareness. Let's do wits and awareness. Sorry. Let's re-roll this with the wits and awareness. I'll get better at this. That's a failure. All
Yeah.
right. Here's what you would probably. So, what did Lucas see? Ben.
I mean that he just turned his head in court and kept talking.
Well, no. Let's
With,
give Ben the option to divulge
okay.
information.
Sorry, what was the question?
What did
What
Lucas
did Lucas
actually
see?
see on a failure? It could be that he still succeeded, but
I mean, like it was like a court, and like the judge and the lawyers were talking, and like Ben would like look at the judge, look at the lawyer. Sometimes he will look to the side, but could be like just kind of like that person would just kind of like look around, so he's not always just like looking in one direction.
You're just high.
yeah. So that Lucas, that's what you see. It's like he was
Okay.
a little distracted. There were times where his gaze would linger in thin air, but I wouldn't say like who are you looking at, but it would be more like what were you looking at. At that point, a voice intercom static comes up, and you hear a voice. Name's Officer Jones. Y'all are one of my first international prison exchange prisoners. International prison. Wait, hold on. It wouldn't be international prison exchange prisoners. No, international prisoner exchange program. Yeah.
Exchanged?
What?
You're having a stroke.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, there's a microphone in there. And there's a microphone.
Yeah, everything.
And I
Say
see
this
you
is a-
too. I see you. You're in a jail
So this is
cell.
a prisoner exchange. Who are we being exchanged for?
Other prisoners from other countries. International Prison Exchange Program. It's ain't time
Isn't
for
the point that
questions.
Liberty City is
me.
overcrowded and that's why you're sending us away?
Yeah, it's not a question to me. It's a question to you. Do you know this?
Can I ask him a question?
No, hold on. Musical artist. Y'all know this musical artist named Shugoi? Shugoi?
No.
You guys like smooth jazz? You like smooth jazz? Do 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 do. You like that stuff?
The
Yeah,
rock.
I'm pretty sure he's having a stroke.
You like that stuff or what?
Are you playing it for us?
Well, I mean, I was gonna turn it on if you guys didn't mind. I would like to hear some.
You got some rock instead? Metallica? Something like that?
No. Copyright infringement. Can't do it. I got Sugoi. So it's got like a jazzy feel. I think you like it. Yeah. Okay. DJ Officer Jones coming in at night. I'm gonna get off. You guys keep doing what you're doing, but I'll play a little bit if. And the intercom turns off. I am gonna play some music though. Alright, you can reduce
So
the sound
I'm
a
pretty
little bit.
sure that someone probably slipped me something while working at the gas station. All of this is a hallucination. So, hey, cool hallucination people. Woo!
What's
I did think I was sleeping, but it hurts when I hit myself, so no sleeping here.
This feels pretty solid for a hallucination.
That's what a hallucination would say.
Have you tried pinching yourself?
Yeah,
Well,
but I
first
did,
of
it
all,
hurts.
that doesn't work. Cause I once had a dream that I got shot in the face and I was bleeding and it was hurting, and I didn't wake up. So, yeah, not believing you, hallucination man.
Why do you have so violent dreams?
I don't know. Are you my psychiatrist or something?
No, I'm just curious. And it's not like we have anything better to talk to get time
I mean,
to pause.
see if there's like a way out of here, and I'll like get up. I'll go and inspect the door.
Yeah, I bet if all of you big muscly muscle men pull on the bars at the same time, you can totally bend them.
You look pretty
How
good
about that?
yourself. Maybe you can do it yourself.
I mean, yeah, I could. But it'd be more fun to see you guys try.
I don't really want to do that. I'd rather just like target the lock or something.
Typical woman wants men do all the work.
I'm gonna go around inspecting the
Yeah,
bars, like see
okay,
if any of
there.
them are loose or anything like that.
Okay. So, as you decide to target the, take a look at the bars, they look like pretty solid iron bars.
Eh,
Steel? maybe.
Seems like it's holding up pretty well. Oh, I mean, floor's made of wood.
Indeed, it is. I mean, from the sound of it, it's nothing flimsy like a home. It's definitely like pretty sturdy, solid, thick wood. But yeah, it is made out of wood.
Any like loose nails or something like that?
That's a good question. So this would probably be a awareness or investigation. I'll tell you. You can decide awareness or investigation, and a wit or resolve. Let's do resolve. We'll do this: resolve, investigation, or wit, awareness.
I'll do resolve investigation then.
So you see our boy, what was her name again? Werner, getting down on all fours and really just kind of tilting his side parallel to the ground, like literally just pressing his face against this grimy, dirty, damp, stinky wooden floorboards. And roll your dice. Difficulty, I will say 3.
3, alright.
Alright.
Hey.
Werner. You feel like damp wood on the side of your face. Nothing.
No dice. Get back in my seat, can't lean back.
Who here has really small feet? No, I'm joking. Anyone have freakishly weird feet? Because Werner would recognize those. He would see those because you guys are not wearing shoes.
We're not.
Nope.
Yeah.
Why the hell not? When did they take our shoes?
When they changed you into your prisoner's outfit. Because I don't know, weapons maybe. You guys are also handcuffed too.
I get to I go to the door, and I'm just saying to someone on the outside, how much do I have to pay to get out of here?
Yeah, how much does he have to pay to get all of us out of here?
Okay, that's a good question. Let's see, what would you like to roll here? Let me get a... Well, I'm just gonna say this. The question goes ignored. You're not sure if he can hear you or not. What do you do?
I'm pretty sure there were people here who would offer other services too.
Oh shit. The volume jumped up.
I don't know who, but maybe there is someone.
If you're trying to be a pimp or something, you're really bad at it.
You're asking for blowy?
Would you do that to a prison guard to get out?
Fuck, if I can avoid human trafficking, sure.
I think you're gonna hear the intercom come up, and the static again, and it's Officer Jones's voice. Did I hear you gonna do me something? Alright, I'll take you off on that offer. If one of you can free yourselves from your handcuffs and beat the shit out of another one of your inmates, I'll let them free. I'll let that person free. And then the intercom.
The one who got beat up or the one who does the beating?
Well, that's your answer. I think you can choose.
Well,
I try to get out of the handcuffs.
I'm gonna try and like fucking dislodge my hand to get free.
What?
Trinity is gonna sit
not-
back and watch them do it.
Oh my gosh. You're just going to
I
just
wanna-
pop your shoulder, like you pop your, I guess, what would it be? Like
Thumb.
your
The
back,
thumb.
your
thumb.
thumb? Yeah, your
The
thumb,
thumb.
right?
Yeah.
Shit. So this would probably be like a composure and resolve. Just straight up.
Yep.
Difficulty 2 here.
2. That is 6 successes out of 2.
Okay, well that's a huge margin of success here. So, what do we see? Oh, okay. Well, what we do see is almost immediately the both thumbs break back, and the handcuffs just drop to the ground. I'm
Ew.
assuming you're going to pop them back in right away, or are your thumbs?
Yeah.
Alright. Incredibly painful. I'm gonna say take straight up 2 superficial damage already.
Alright.
Or actually we'll reduce it to 1. We'll half it to 1. You can take 1 superficial damage. I'll actually
Smarts every time I do it.
Yeah, fine. That's awesome though.
Right. So, who volunteers?
I'll kick you if you go after me.
Sounds like someone's gonna fight back. You're a volunteer. Come on.
No.
Come on, stand up.
I am literally not fighting. He's the
I'm
stabbing
gonna
guy.
fucking beat you up when you're sitting down. Come on.
You have the stabby guy right next to you. He knows how.
Yeah, but he didn't volunteer. You did.
I just say I'm doing self-defense if you go after me.
Perfect. Then I don't have to feel bad about it.
Fight.
He cracks his knuckles. Walks over to me. Are you gonna stand up or are you just gonna sit down and take it?
I'm not standing.
Come on, rich boy. Don't you wanna let loose?
No, because I'm not good at fighting.
You're never gonna get good at fighting if you just take the punches.
How do you even know if he even... Like, do you see a camera in here?
I don't care, but I'm fucking bored, so...
I'm not that bored.
Right, well, I mean... you know, fun. Turn around to Ben. You up for a brawl?
Sure, why not?
Alright. Wanna do some rules? No face hit, no crotch?
No crotch. No biting. No ass scratching.
Alright.
And goes for a headbutt.
All right. I will let you guys roll initiative. So dexterity plus wits. Because you did have started off with the quick initiative, I'm gonna add another dice pool to our boy Ben.
So, pool size modifier, what should I do?
Yeah, that's a pool size modifier plus 1.
So, +1, or just 1 that is?
Yep.
And difficulty 0?
Yep. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. So, like a sluggish snake, Ben, in all his bulk, rocket towards his forehead, his well-quiffed hair and forehead rockets towards Werner's own face. But Werner, you've been in so many fights, you've seen this coming. The guy has his hands are handcuffed. Like, what else would he do? What do? You act first.
Yeah,
But you do see that coming towards you.
Step to the side, and as he like careens from it going into the headbutt, I grab him by the neck, continue his momentum, and just drive him into the wall on the other sid.
Oh my gosh. All right. So technically what we're seeing right now is like this. And we're pretty much driving
Going straight for Rich Boy.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. So what we're seeing is that at this point, Ben, you are being maneuvered. Your hands are tied behind your back. How do you get out of this? You're careening towards the iron bars on like above Lucas. What would you like to do? All right. Is it me or? Oh.
No, I'm gonna try to use Lucas's padding so I don't smash into the bars.
Okay, I will allow this. So you just like drop your weight a little bit, Ben, so that Werner can't like just drive you into the metal bars. You drop your weight and you actually start veering towards our friend Lucas. Lucas, I will give you a chance to do something before Ben careens into you, slams into you pretty much, head first.
I think you're muted, Nina.
Sorry. What was that?
Ben is being fired as a projectile towards.
I duck.
Yeah, let me get a dexterity and awareness.
What difficulty?
2. It's fine.
Damn it.
All right. Ben and Lucas, both of you take 1 point of superficial damage as crash into each other. It's just a mess. You know, both of them now on the prison floor, in the damp like floor, off to the side.
Damage, sorry?
1 superficial damage for each of you. Werner,
What does it mean, superficial?
it's just the dash, the line, instead of the full black in on the health bar.
Ah, alright.
Okay, just click once.
The intercom crackles and I was just joking. Ain't none of you getting free. That was good stuff. That was good stuff.
Come on, Jones.
That was good. That was good. I'm gonna need, yeah. The intercom crackles back out.
Well, damn. Sorry about that, Ben. He'll reach down his hand to help you up.
Nah, it's alright. Good reflexes there.
Well, not the first time I've been in a scrap. And hey,
Has been-
now I got my hands free, so I'll win on some points.
Normally, I would say this was a normal arrest with normal police officers. They would probably just come in, beat you up, and put you back into restraints.
I don't think Officer Jones cares.
I don't think he's an officer.
Maybe not. Doesn't really matter.
I think this is some kind of weird reality TV show.
I'm telling you, it's a cover-up for human trafficking.
Yeah, but we were at the actual courthouse.
Yeah, so?
I don't think any human trafficker is bold enough to do something like that in an actual courthouse.
You know nothing about corruption, then.
I know a little bit.
Have you ever watched the news? Like, ever?
Yeah, why?
Like, people in power are always doing, like, messed up stuff like this.
Besides, fucking Liberty City, ranked worst place in America.
Yeah, like getting out of Liberty City is the best thing that could happen to us anyway.
I don't know about that.
Pretty sure.
No, it's kind of rough and dirty, but it's like hard on the inside.
No, it was pretty shit.
Yeah. Well, it was my shit. It was our shit. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, we in Liberty City, we stick together.
Damn straight, damn straight.
Next challenge. Intercom comes up. Whoever scats the best along with this jazz music, I'll let you free.
We already lied once.
Yeah, but what else are we gonna do? Fuck it. I'll show you some moves. Anyone want a dance battle?
This is not the kind of dance that I had to learn.
Trinity there looks like.
Then show me what you learned. I never learned how to dance. I just go by instinct.
Oh, what? But it doesn't fit to chess, though. Just saying.
Doesn't matter. I mean, you just feel the music. Come on.
Ben is also gonna get up
Stand up.
and approach Trinity.
It's not like we have anything else to do.
That's right. Gotta make our own fun in here.
Extend his hand to Trinity. Care to dance?
She looks you dead in the eyes and just raises both middle fingers.
Ah, come on, Trinity. Join in the fun.
No, that is not
No,
the way at all.
I'm good.
You know you wanna.
It's more fun to sit here and watch you guys.
Well, you're welcome to join in whenever, princess.
Ben just does a thing where he like shrugs and then he's like kind of like walking backward, like doing like the dance move.
Moonwalk.
No, not a moonwalk. He's just like walking backwards, but like, you know, with his shoulders kind of like going up and down, and his hands are kind of like in front of him, like kind of going like in circles, kind of thing.
Yeah, not a good dancer. Like moonwalk would be good.
No, not
would have been a good way to do that, but Ben's way is just like doing the weird
like the dance
shoulder
moves are
move.
not good dance moves, but like he makes up like with his smile, with like that and like his smile. Just like you kind of look at him, you're like, "Nah, what a goofball," but you can't help but like kind of like smile and laugh.
Okay, let me get so here's your options. Let me get a charisma performance. So charisma or dexterity and performance included.
Let's go with charisma.
I'm going with dexterity.
Difficulty?
Wait, I can do like charisma, but then like secondary attribute.
Click on the skill first.
Skill? Oh, okay.
Yeah, performance as a skill.
Alright.
And then choose the attribute.
Thank you.
This is a group check, so I'm gonna have the difficulty as 1. As long as one of you is good, you will succeed here.
Hell yeah, 3 successes. Fucking breaking it down to that jazz, baby.
All right. So all of you succeeded actually, with 1 success, and also Werner with breaking it down. So as all of you guys are dancing, Trinity, character lens, real quick. What the fuck are you seeing right now?
Bunch of funny hallucination men just dancing around.
It's just 3 white dudes dancing.
Yeah, dance, white boy, dance.
Okay. And does at this point, like, does Trinity, like, is it more like aloof where she's like, oh, look at these idiots, or is it more of like, is there a part of her where she's like, I guess that's kind of fun? Like, what's the spectrum here? Where are you on the spectrum right now?
I don't know.
I mean, it's more about, like, I just want to know what her general, like, initial disposition of these people are. Is it?
I think she's still very much like neutral.
Okay.
It's like it doesn't, because, well, first of all, don't have no idea where the situation is heading. Because if this is like a actual prison thing, I'm likely never gonna see them again. But if it's not, then it's like, yeah, this is all just a very weird situation. So yeah, not really bothering to get attached or anything or get to know anyone.
Okay. All right. And as you guys are dancing, the intercom comes back up. You hear some applause, some really meaty hands giving you some claps through the intercom. That was good. All right then. I'm gonna come down there and I'm gonna introduce myself to you guys. Just wait. And do you guys just keep dancing, or what do you guys do?
Like, stop now, like gently hit Lucas on the shoulder. Shit, rich boy got moves too.
I have to say, just feel the music is going pretty good.
Hell yeah. I mean, it probably helps that I'm not in cuffs. You know, but...
Yeah, like, I wanted to get out. I waddle on the cuffs, but I'm not gonna hurt myself for it.
And, you gotta get, you need a certain pain threshold to do that shit. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
What about our spectator, Trinity? What you think of the moves? If you gotta crown a winner, who is it? Princess?
Yeah, I'm just like, what, you're asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Tattoos.
Tattoos, you mean me?
Yeah. Duh.
Right. Name's Werner, by the way.
Yep. Got that.
Just making sure.
Yeah, well, you gotta give me a nickname, so...
Right. I see how it is.
Prison rules or
Want to be
whatever.
on nickname basis. Right.
Oh, what's my nickname?
Oh, your smiles.
That's a good one, yeah.
I'll take it.
Definitely smiles.
Alright, what about Rich Boy? I don't think Rich Boy's a good nickname for him, though.
Nah, he's graduated.
Nepo.
I don't know, that's kind of derogatory. No need to be mean
She's
to that
definitely
man.
going to ignore that.
What about soup?
Soup.
Yeah, no, that's
Su-
much
suit.
better.
Suit. What do you think?
If you have to.
Alright, suit. Model little gang, we are here. Good time.
Nah, your nickname's gonna be Goofball.
Goofball. You wanna call me Goofball? He gives you a very serious look.
No, not you.
Oh. You mean suit?
No, not him.
Princess?
No, not her.
Do you have some sort of imaginary friend in here?
Sure, let's go with that. No, you're not.
Oh shit.
How does he look like?
I'd rather not talk about that.
As you say that,
He has a demon.
you see a shadowy silhouette begin to approach from the general darkness that's outside your cell, besides that single light bulb at the ceiling there. And as this man comes into the light, you see a broad figure, dark skin, has some sort of tactical uniform on. You see the light glint off of a metallic arm, and this man takes out these like old keys, unlocks the door, steps in, closes the door behind him, and locks it again from the inside. He is holding the keys too in his hands. This is the person that you see. He's like, "I'm Officer Jones. How y'all doing?" He has this really big smile on his face.
Why do you have
Nice
to
human
meet you,
fingertips
Jones.
on your mechanical arm?
They is for tactile. It's fake skin, but it's so I can turn on
Just-
my iPhone 3.
I just want to ask, isn't this like kind of counterproductive to get into a cell with 4 criminals and have the key?
Oh, is it? Is it? Why? Are you gonna take these keys from me?
Are you gonna give them to us?
Some people would be tempted.
Well, I'll say bring it on. I mean, I'll give it to you if you kick it off my cold dead body.
Fight.
Yeah.
What if I
Like
ask
I
very,
always
very
said, I'm
nicely?
not.
I just wanted to join y'all because I want to talk about an opportunity. I've been watching y'all. I think you got it.
We're going to be experiments for the government.
Which
Bingo.
government?
Bingo, bango, bango. He points at you. Bango.
No, my name is Ben.
Fuck.
Bango.
Where do I go?
What's his name?
So, what do y'all say? You want to hear it? You want to hear my offer?
Yeah, shoot.
All right. Y'all don't have to leave Liberty City. Okay? The only thing you all have to do is just participate in a small little government experiment. All right? What do you guys know about vampires? You guys know vampires? You, funny clothes. Or good smile. Hair gel. What do you know about vampires?
Dracula was a vampire?
Wrong. Well, no, wrong. You, rich man. Vampires, go. Oh, let me turn off this music.
They
though.
are
This shit sucks. No,
They are fantasy creatures from horror
Wrong.
stories.
You, Aryan brother.
They suck people's blood?
Right. They suck people's blood. You, girl with the attitude.
Yeah.
Vampires. What do you know about them?
Well, they're supposed to be like really hot or something.
He looks around the room. Yeah. I think so too. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, of course. But damn, some of these vampires be sexy.
Yeah, I mean, like, have you seen Interview with the Vampire? Although
That's my
Brad
shit.
Pitt looked really weird with the long hair, but
Little
like,
bit. But Antonio Banderas was in that. He looks sexy as fuck.
yeah, I mean, totally.
It was the highlight. Yeah. There's charisma about him that the other folks didn't have. But you're right.
But Nosferatu isn't looking good.
Who'd you say?
Nosferatu.
What'd you say about my mama? Shut up. All right. So
Some sort of cheese?
I actually don't know a cheese that rhymes with Nosferatu.
Cheddaratu. Okay. He's like, all right. So here's the thing. Check it. Vampires are real. And between you and me, they run shit in Liberty City. They probably run shit in any city, to be honest. Because
I fucking knew it.
you knew it. What you know?
I mean, it's obvious.
Is it that obvious? Damn. I found out like 2 years ago. So
Nah, she's tripping on acid right now, dude. Fuck do you mean vampires run to shit?
yeah, vampires run this shit. Think about it. You live for hundreds of years. Build that shit up. They got like a connection. They have a family. They have something called a masquerade, whatever that is. We know already. We did a lot of spying.
Party with masks.
And
That-
a secret bank account with a lot of money in it.
Hey, Nepo baby, are you a
Yeah,
vampire?
yeah. What are you talking about? Is that what you have, or what are you talking about?
No, I guess if they lived for hundreds of years, they could be having some really shit old money.
Are the Rothschilds vampires?
Wouldn't inflation kind of fuck him over, though?
I'm actually questioning my family one. No, I don't think people died in my family, so we can't be vampires.
No, vampires can die. Duh.
Vampires like already dead, though.
They can die a second time. Like, don't you watch movies or whatever?
Not that much.
Hey, this ain't no
heard
Buffy the
it's
Vampire
really-
Slayer shit, though. This ain't no Buffy
Yeah,
shit.
or like, I think you'd really like Underworld.
Underworld.
It's like vampires but metal.
It's pretty.
Does sound nice.
Yeah. Well, anyways, vampires are real, and the government's been know about this, but because of so much of the vampires' connections and all of this shit, well, that is what happens. But we ain't gonna take it no more. All right, this time we're gonna fight back. We're gonna fight back, and we're gonna start with people like you. All right, I don't care if you're guilty or you're innocent. You're in this shit now. So what I want is your undying loyalty. Now,
You're again?
I'm Officer Jones.
So,
Yeah,
Now-
but
so
like,
Jones, I'll give him a quick salute. Follow
Now-
you to the ends of the earth. Just get me the fuck out of here.
What I need is one thing that you want very deeply in your heart. Anything. Money, power, respect, women, men, whatever. Just tell me that
a
thing.
real life My Little Pony.
You got it. Real life My Little Pony. You got it.
Well, shit. Okay.
What about you, rich boy?
My life back.
You got it. Your whole entire life back. You? Points at you, Ben. Anything you want. Name it. Name it.
Can you bring children back to life?
No, can't do that. The fuck? The fuck kind of shit
Yeah,
is
that's
that,
like
man?
against the genie wishes rules.
God damn. It's not, I mean, I'm not a genie. I think a genie could do that though, right? Like they probably have
You
that.
just said you
No,
can make.
it's against the rules. Like he specifically said it. No, like bringing back the dead to life. No wishing for more wishes. Like
Oh.
Robin Williams explained all this. Okay.
Wait, so
Damn.
you can make My Little Pony real, but you can't bring someone back to life?
I mean that there, you know what I mean? Like there's ways that we could do that. I could hire people to just work nonstop as a person in a costume of a My Little Pony costume. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless
But-
you
It'd
do
be
not
better
have
to just
like
dress up a pony, though.
No, I like
unless you don't have genetic data
it's animal abuse,
from
motherfucker.
those from those dead kids. You can't.
What do you think this is? Some
do them.
sci-fi ass bullshit? We don't know cloning technology.
Oh, you got a
mean, the only-
fucking robot hand!
I mean,
You don't know what this shit does.
Wait, Trinity, the
You're
pony
right, I
thing.
don't.
The pony thing is that a sex thing?
What?
What? I'm sick of perverts like you, motherfucker, thinking that My Blue Pony shit is all about sex shit. It's not. It's a kids show. Get your mind out of the gutter. Now, what is your wish?
I guess the murder charges to be dropped.
You got it. You.
Yeah, I'll take power. Sound pretty good to me.
I mean, you got. Be more specific. What you want to be, a senator? You want to be a senator?
Nah, I want to be untouchable.
The hell does that mean? Oh, you want diplomatic immunity? I can make it happen. You got it. But it ain't gonna be in Liberty City though. You gonna get diplomatic immunity in a different city from Liberty City. You get me?
Sure how that checks out, but
You know what I mean? Like we can give you access to another country through diplomatic immunity, but I can't give you diplomatic immunity if you live in Liberty City and you're in Liberty City. Like you gotta go somewhere else to get diplomatic immunity.
right.
And
But
you just change his papers to show that he's from somewhere else, so he has immunity here.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of work. It's easier to do it the other way around. You
Yeah,
got it.
sure, I'll take it.
You got power,
Wait.
and you got untouchable.
So-
Got it.
What do you want from us? You want us to be some kind of vampire hunters?
No.
I got dibs on being Buffy.
No. Nothing crazy as some shit like that. Nothing crazy. Just this is what's about to happen. He takes out like a smoke grenade, pulls the pin. Smoke
shit.
begins to like fill the room. He also then reaches over, puts on the gas mask. Now, what's gonna happen is all y'all gonna get knocked out, and we're gonna artificially create vampires. You hear me? And as he's saying that, you guys feel the gas begin to like infuse into you. Most of you are going to get knocked out right away. It's going to be a difficulty for resolve plus. You know what? It's going to be composure plus. What is that one with like the will? That's also willpower. Stamina.
Stamina.
Yep. Composure plus stamina.
I mean, that's not willpower, that's health. But
Oh yeah, we'll just do composure plus stamina. Difficulty 4.
yeah.
Because there is a chance-ability if you do succeed this, you have enough time to act.
I succeed.
Holy
God.
shit!
Nice. I succeed.
What the fuck?
God
For
dang.
solid 7.
Holy shit! All right, so Trinity, Lucas, as soon as the gas is released into the air, both of you just feel the heavy, drops, heavy eyelid droops. You hear the words "artificial vampire." That's the last thing you hear before you're blacked out. And then you see this visage of Officer Jones in a gas mask. Ben, you are on the verge of being knocked out here. You can do some weaker action. What do you do first?
Did he lock the door when he came in?
Yes, he
behind him?
did.
I guess as he's turning to get the gas mask, I'm just gonna try to rush him and get the keys.
So get the keys. Are you gonna do this in a strength way? How are you gonna get the keys? Are you tackling him, or are you just trying to yoink
No,
it
it's
out of his
gas
hands?
is filling up the Is it a colorless gas, or is it a smoke kind of gas?
Yeah, that's a good point. Out of your eye, you don't see any smoke coming out of it. But you do see that, that mirage wave thing with that wave, when really high pressure gas moves through the air, that little waviness. You do see that streaming out of the.
Alright, but it's not really making any cover, so.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Hey, I was gonna try to be stealthy, but no, I guess I just tried to straight up tackle him and take the keys.
I mean, he's doing. So you have to understand, he's doing multiple things at once right now. He just pulled the pin, and his first instinct is to gas mask. So he's not fully aware of his situation. So stealth or just kind of quickness can work, but so can strength.
Alright, I'm gonna try to be quick then.
All right, let me get a dexterity plus dexterity plus athletics. Let's do that.
Difficulty.
We'll put it at
Full
3.
size modifier? Any modifiers?
No.
Difficulty, what do you say?
3? Oh no, his difficulty is gonna be a contested. This will be contested.
So what does that mean?
He's gonna roll, so you just roll as well.
Alright, 1 success.
All right, 1 success. He just pushes you aside. Get the fuck out of here. And you just kind of tumble on the ground and you pass out. So Lucas goes down, and he's laying on the ground. Trinity goes down as well, like this. And then Ben, your big bulk, just smothers them. He locks eyes with you, Werner, the last one awake. You have 2 actions, or 1 very strong action.
I actually wanted to do something kind of I see Ben going for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And using that as a distraction, I'd like to try and sneak up on him from the side.
And
I want to go for the mask.
stealth. So you want to do a stealth?
Yeah, I want to nick the mask from him.
All right. But by strength or by speed?
Speed.
Okay. So we'll do dexterity, stealth. And this will be contested as well.
All successes?
So, as he's like, get the fuck off of me, and he just pushes Ben to the side. Werner, you just like a dart. You're just 2 leaps. You're right on his side before Officer Jones can react, and you feel your fingers catch the rubber part to seal right under the mask, and off you go. Officer Jones like, God damn.
I just try and press it on my face as quick as I can.
And we'll
And just
leave it.
back off.
We'll leave it with a quick composure plus. Let's see. Let's just do composure plus resolve, or composure plus stamina. This is the rule here.
Difficulty.
Let's do 3 to get the mask on.
Oh, 2 out of 3.
And as you're frantically trying to put the mask on, the gas like droops you heavily. Before you get knocked out, Werner, you like slide, gas mask still in your hand, and you see Officer Jones, like a tube has come out of his hand, and like his hand is covering his mouth, like his Robotic can is covering his mouth, and you see like a little vent open up on the back of his hand, as he's looking down at you. I think he's just gonna go ahead and punch in the head once as you are getting knocked out. And he just says, give me that. He takes a gas mask off, opens the jail doors, and exits, closing the jail cell door behind him, and everything fades to black. And that's where we will end our session for tonight. Thank you all for playing.
Thanks for
Thanks
being
for the
storyteller.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was fun. Thank you. Really quickly, what did you guys think?
I had fun.
Okay, good.
I did not expect to be stuck in a jail cell for the majority of it, but we had fun in that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun.
It was
Like-
fun, but I'm like sitting here. I'm like, the hell am I playing? Is this vampire?
You have to imagine this is vampire set in the ridiculous world of Liberty City. So I have to stay true to both. But I mean, it is. There is a logic behind it. I swear. It's not completely random. You just have to wait. I think some of you might have figured it out, but if not, you'll just have to wait.
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
But anyways, yeah, like was wondering. Okay, so how do you guys feel about your characters? And what's like? Do you guys like your characters, or does anyone want to change?
Yeah, I'm having fun playing the anti-government person for once.
Nice.
Oh, I'm loving it. I think Ivana turned out great.
I'm liking my character. It's gonna
Good.
be interesting as we go on.
I feel like all of these
Yeah.
characters kind of. I mean, I really like all of your characters, and I want to definitely explore more of the background. Okay. So, anyways, if you guys have any feedback or have ideas, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for playing, guys.
Thanks for running
Thanks
the game.
for
Yeah,
Thanks for
yeah,
being
thanks for running
you
it.
guys. Yeah, I can stay on for a little bit more longer, but
Yeah, I have to go, unfortunately. I'm so tired, so
oh yeah, for sure.